Hello, my pretties. Hello and welcome, one and all, to Frauditor Follies YouTube channel. Rise and shine with Hezokuai Breakfast Show. Welcome. And right off the bat, right before I get into my greetings, I already see that we got Ray W as a new member. So before anything, we're going to start off the whole thing with a Hezokuai happy dance. All right. Thank you so very much. I love you guys. You are the best fans in the world. All right, let's see. What do we got here? Who was first? Winner of the Well, it would be the first happy dance of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, Terry Barnes, first place. All right, all right, all right. Here's your happy dance, Terry. All right. Thank you so very much. I love it. Thank you for joining me. Little Chihuahua, Big World's in the house. Hello. Let's see who else we got. P. Barnes II. What's up? What's up? What's up? Great to see ya. Hope everything's going all right over there. Let's see. Terry Barnes. P. Barnes. Nancy Marcho. What's up, Nancy? All right. All right. Great to see ya. As always, Highway Star in the house. Alrighty. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see who else we got. Nancy Marcho, P. Barnes, Little Chihuahua. King Stew 2000. All right. Good morning, all. Thank you. I appreciate that. Good morning to you too, sir. And yes, P. Barnes II. He said it. He knows what's up. All right. Let's see who else we got. Danny's in the house. What's up? Hey, you know what? One of the videos that I want to show this morning, I picked special just for you. Well, I mean, I was thinking of you when I saw it, so I'm like, oh man, Danny will probably appreciate this. And I'm kind of interested to hear your opinion of the video. So maybe we'll play that early. Maybe we'll play that earlier in the show because I know you're here now. Basically, it's one of these African Americans who's claiming to be I think he says he's a Cherokee or something. I don't know. I don't remember exactly what he says he is, but he claims to be a Native American. Let's see. Nancy, Little Chihuahua, Danny, Ray W, what's up? All right. Thank you once again for joining. All right, Scott Ammo's in the house. What's up, Scott? Good to see you. Let's see. Nancy, Ray W. Deadpool 1985. What's up? Ah, shit. Here we go again. All right. Jammin' Jets in the house. What's up? Good to see you. Tanny, the super necessary BS detector. And just in case anyone here doesn't get that, our man we love to hate, Chili Douchebag de Castro, Jose Maria Chili Douchebag de Castro, he used to be an actor, and he legitimately did actually do some acting. You could find some of his stuff online, and one of the characters he played was the super necessary man. So now Tanny's the super necessary BS detector. I think that's a brilliant name. Deadpool, Ray W, Luna Knights. What's up, Luna? Jammin' Jet, Pete Barnes, Deadpool. Yeah. Greg Jonix in the house. What's up, Greg? Good to see you. Ray W, Pete Barnes. Graham, are you first? Yeah, you're the first one to be sideways. Ladies and gentlemen, Graham from the Graham and Bob Show. All right. Applause, 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 applause. Thank you very much. Deadpool, Jim and Jet. Who else? Weed Skador's in the house. What's up, Weed Skador? All right. Yeah, I don't know if the Forgiven Jerry's here, but last I heard he was smoking yet. He's like, hey, I might be there this morning, but I don't know. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. We were talking before the show. Edie Marie, what's up? Good morning. Good to see you. All right. Highway Star, Weed Skador, Jam and Jet. Nakota in the house. What's up? Always good to see you. All right. Love you guys. The water guy. Eli, the people's guy, arrested again. What? Dag nabbit, I was watching his live and I turned it off because nothing was happening. Damn it. Now you're telling me I turned it off too early? I got to go back and check that out. Oh, man. I was in there for over an hour, but I mean, he was live for like, what, 8 hours? Holy crap. After about an hour, I couldn't take it anymore. Because if any of you have ever actually watched an Eli live, it's like nails on a chalkboard. Like, because He talks the whole time. 8 hours yesterday of him talking. And all he said the whole time was shit, fuck, N-word, shit, fuck, N-word, shit, fuck, tyrant, N-word, tyrant, fuck, shit, N-word. Like, dude, do you have a vocabulary? Like, what the? Ah! P. Barnes, Little Chihuahua, Ray W. Dad farted. All right. What's up? Good to see you. Painful morning today. Oh, no. I'm sorry to hear that. Get yourself some whiskey or some Vicodin or something. I don't know what to tell you, man. Everybody's got their own deal. Me, I just go with good old fashioned aspirin. That's all I need. Let's see. Deadpool, Jam and Chat. Becca from the Welsh News Network. All right. Good morning. Good to see you. Reed Skador, Edie Marie. Water Guy. Let's see who else. Salacious, my producer's in the house. What's up? All right. Couldn't do it without her. Another round of applause for Salacious, ladies and gentlemen. None of this. I've said it before and I'll say it again. You guys have no idea how much she does for me behind the scenes to make this very well-oiled looking machine, which in reality is just like an idiot sitting behind a table with a microphone strapped to it. I mean, it's a nightmare, but I make it work, and 75% of what makes it work is the efforts of Salacious. Another round of applause for her, dagnabbit. Let's see, Jam and Jet, Salacious, Terry Barnes, Edward Catalier, Highway Star, Danny, Cass Graphics in the house. What's up, Cass? Good to see you. Let's see, P. Barnes, Ray W, Highway Star, Deadpool. $2 from Chris Kelling. Oh, and Darlene Renee's in the house. What's up? Oh, there's Jerry. We were just talking. I was just talking to Weed Skador about how blown you probably are right now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Chris Kelling for $2. Buenos dias. Here's my contribution to the cause. All right, and here's your Spanish happy dance. Ole! All right. Thank you so much. Edward Catalier, Robert Custos, P. Barnes, Becca. Let's see, Salacious, Jerry, Edward, Brian Showman in the house. What's up, Brian? Good to see you. News Now Enemy, what's up? And Anna, what's up? Man, I got the best damn fans. All my peeps. Oh, yeah. I forgot that part. Thank you for reminding me. Yes. When I listen to Eli talk, I forgot. I can't believe I missed that one. So, yeah, I was not being realistic earlier, but now I will give you a realistic assessment of what an 8-hour stream of Eli listening to him talk sounds like. Shit, fuck, shit, N-word, my peeps, oh shit, oh fuck, N-word, my peeps, my shit, oh fuck, oh tyrant, my peeps, tyrant, shit, fuck, N-word, my peeps, oh shit, oh N-word, my peeps, oh fuck. Yeah, sorry. You got to throw in my peeps every other word. And you hear? Yo, shit, my peeps, this a tyrant, you hear? Man, this N-word tyrant, you hear, my peeps? This, you hear? These tyrants, you hear? These peeps, my peeps, these N-word tyrants are tyrants and shit. Fuck, my peeps, you hear? P. Barnes, Salacious, Water Guy, Deadpool. And then, let's see, anybody else? Robert Custos, Nicody. And then, you guys are the best fans in the world. I love you guys so much. Oh, here we go. I've shown video of Moors to lots of friends and family. Not one Cheyenne I know has any respect for Moors. They're criminals and frauds and have terrorized and robbed innocent people. That is exactly right. They will literally go into someone's house when they're not home and just say, it's my house now because I'm a Native American, so I have rights that you don't. Good day from down under. We got another Australian in the house. What's up, Taipan 23? All right. One of these days, I'm going to talk one of you guys into breaking the law and sending me some quackers. Quakers or whatever the heck you call them. Those things are cute as hell. Let's see. I'm just kidding. Don't. I don't want to get anybody locked up. Let's see. News Now enemy for giving Jerry. You can Google that, Jerry. Hi, Kiss. What's up? Good to see you. News Now enemy, Highway Star. All right. It looks like I'm all caught up. Hello, everybody. Great to see you all here again. This is a wonderful Thursday morning. Getting closer and closer to the Saturday show with our big guest, SMR Lab 777 this weekend. It's going to be a fantastic show. We're going to have a lot of fun. Before I get started on the videos and getting into all that, there's a couple of very important things that I have to talk about. We have to get out there into the open because there's a lot going on. First of all, News Now Voodoo's child support trial is coming up real soon. I sent out the subpoenas this morning. We'll see what happens. I subpoenaed News Now Douche Canoe. I subpoenaed Blackheart Knight. I subpoenaed the Graham and Bob show, the Voodoo Bob. And the biggest one of all, I subpoenaed Baby Voodoo. So we'll see how they respond to their subpoenas if they show up for the trial. News Now Voodoo's child support trial, to see if we could get them off of house arrest. But in the meantime, there's a new politician. Oh, you guys better be listening because this is going to be big. There's a new politician who threw his hat in the race. He's begging Voodoo, promising if he gets elected that he may even, if Voodoo's found guilty, that he may even pardon him if Voodoo endorses him as a candidate. A candidate for what? Well, you guys are the ones who are going to vote. We have a new candidate who's running for the office of grand prize in this month's raffle. Salacious handmade these voodoo dolls. There only are or ever will be 8. Period. Voodoo is number 6. Well, just this morning, number 8 has announced his candidacy to be the grand prize in this month's raffle. And News Now Voodoo is giving his support to number 8 in return if he gets elected, for the potential that he will be pardoned by 8. Ladies and gentlemen, number 8 just arrived. And I need you guys to vote. Should number 8 be the grand prize of this month's raffle? Are you guys ready for it? Put a 1 in the chat if you think yes, a 2 if you think no. And if he is put in the raffle, he's going to come in a beautiful package like this, tied together in a purple and green bow. Beautiful stuff, directly from Salacious herself. So that's the official announcement, ladies and gentlemen, of the candidacy. And see how he's got his hair combed back all nice for you guys, trying to look presentable as a politician. He's not screaming and hollering. Let's see if he could make officially say hello.
Hello, you guys. I'm number 8, and I am running for the office of grand prize of this month's raffle. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. I am running on the platform that whoever wins me will have the awesomest voodoo doll. Salacious is, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Anyway, you can win me! Damn it!
What are you gonna do, ladies and gentlemen? I just decided to come up with a because I talked to you guys yesterday about how until I physically have the items in my hand, I don't want to announce what the price is going to be just in case something goes wrong. Well, here he is. I got him. I finally got him. So now, tase him. Oh, he's got a full set of the taser, the gavel, and the soap, of course. I don't want to poke him because if you win him, I want him to be fresh and new. Without any holes in them or whatever. But I'll put him aside for now. All right, so for those of you who've been keeping score at home, the history of the Voodoo family lineage: 8 dolls were officially made by Salacious. Technically, there is a 9th. That's not quite the same as these. It's a little bit different. And that one is the prototype. And that one is News Now Dish Canoe, which is currently in the hands of Little Chihuahua Big World. Number 1 is in the hands of Lisa. She won her in the first raffle I ever did. Number 2 is right there. That's number 6. That's number 8. I know I got number 7 over there as well. Then the other ones, I don't know which numbers are which because I wanted it to be part of the deal with the raffles. Is the last couple I gave away at random. I didn't look at what number they were because I just wanted it to be completely random. But I do have, because I told you guys I was going to do this, and I did do it. I have a box right over here. I'll show it to you. For full transparency's sake, in this box is a completely unopened voodoo doll. I have no idea which number it is. A copy of my book, and a full set of Series 1 of the cards. This is going to be whenever I hit 10K subs, if I ever hit 10K subs, this will be the month I hit 10K. This will be that month's raffle prize. I'm calling it the time capsule because depending on how long it takes for me to hit 10K, the idea being how many people that would love this stuff don't even know I exist right now, that a year from now might discover me and they never even had a chance to get their hands on this stuff. So I'll have the time capsule box. That'll be the 10K celebration prize. So there's one of the voodoo dolls is in there as well. What's up, Mike? Oh, did I get a gifted membership? A gifted membership from Eva Marie. And here's your happy dance. Ole, all right. Sorry. Oh, what's up? All right. So anyway, it looks like I saw a couple ones. Conspiracy, what's up? Christopher O'Connor sounds like the wizard behind the curtain. Just what we need, another politician. Yep. Number 8 is the most cursed of all the voodoo dolls. Oh no. Yeah, right. Anyway, so now there's that. Texas Tim, what's up? Hey, just wanted to say hello, give a like, gotta go. Have a good day, folks. You too. Take it easy, buddy. Thanks for dropping in. Órale. All right. Órale, vatos. All right. We're all good. It's all good. That's number 1 that I wanted to talk about. Number 2, This is literal, but I just thought I would include it in the prize packages because I got 2 of them. This is like a a a joke, like an inside joke. Like if you get this and you put it on your mantelpiece, no one's gonna know what the hell it is. It's an inside joke of beyond inside jokes, but I still think it's freaking hilarious because I'm Hezokuai the Frauditor Destroyer. So now I have 2 literal Frauditor Destroyers, like a destroyer called Frauditor. You can't really read it because it's so tiny, but it says Frauditor on the back. It's a destroyer named Frauditor, and I got 2 of them. So those could be part of that'll be in the box when you win. You win the grand prize or second place. There'll be one of these in the first 2 boxes. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. So that's fun. That's a literal Frauditor Destroyer. Destroyer named Frauditor. Yay. All right. Anyway, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I love you guys. You're the best fans in the world, as always and forever. And once again, and like I say every day, wait, I gotta put my painting highlighter on. There it is. Like I say every day, and I always gotta remind it. But first of all, before we get to it, ladies and gentlemen, $5 from Greg Jonig. Dedicate the happy dance to the best producer, Salacious. That's right, everybody. Put an I love Salacious in the chat. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so very, very much. All right. Ray W hates the internet. Yeah. Those of you who've been following me for a long time know that every once in a while, when the weather gets funky, my signal gets really choppy. So that's never fun, especially when I'm broadcasting live and all of a sudden I just randomly go off the air for no reason. So anyway, once again, and as always, I'm going to say this and keep saying it because it's always true, dag nabbit. I got the best fans in the world, and I don't just say that to pander to you guys. I say it because it's a fact, and I have physical evidence to prove it. That painting right there was a gift painted by my fan, Judy Johansson. I got $2 from Billy Yank. No pardon for News Now Voodoo. He gets what he deserves. All right, here's a happy dance for Billy Yank. All right. Well, again, we got the trial coming up, and we'll see. But depending on the results, it looks like it does look like, based on the results of the polls, it does look like News Now candidate number 8. We'll call him that because he's number 8. So candidate number 8. I just came up with that. Thank you. Candidate number 8. It looks like he won the primary. So he's definitely going to be the grand prize in this month's raffle. So we'll have to ask whoever wins him. We'll have to decide if he's going to pardon Voodoo or not. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll play that by ear as we go. I personally don't think Voodoo's going to get pardoned because even if he does, I ain't letting him go. Are you nuts? If he was out there on the street with no supervision, Blackheart and I'd rip his head off and eat it. £2 from the Welsh News Network. They just hit 4,000 subs. Another round of applause for Welsh News Network. Congratulations. You get a double happy dance for that one. All right. All right. Thank you. Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations. I'm so glad to hear it. But you know what I was trying to tell you guys before is not only did I get that painting from Judy Johansson, I got that t-shirt right there from my fan, Frauditor Troll. That's right. And that shirt right there was a gift from my fan, Debo's Nation. You can't really see it, but right there's a Kick hat that I got from Kick. And of course, I got these handmade voodoo dolls, handmade by my fan, the one and only, the beautiful and lovely, my producer, Salacious. I got this hacky sack that was handmade by my fan, Leland Squirrels. And I got this wonderful drinking mug, this hit the dislike button from the one, the only News Now enemy. Physical evidence, proof that I literally do have the best fans in the world. Round of applause for you guys once again. Love you guys, dag nabbit. You don't understand. Every morning. Whee! You guys make me so happy. All right, so all that being said, now it's time to start the show. What's up, Care Bear? Didn't see you there. How you doing? All right, welcome to the show. All right. Oh man, I love you guys. This is great. All right, so Nicode's listening at half volume. Well, you know, of course, I could always take it down a notch. I know some of you guys love the ASMR version of Hezokuai, and it really, really, really makes you feel good to know that you could start your morning with a nice, calm cup of coffee and a nice, soothing voice of Hezokuai in the morning. Nothing better than a nice, smooth Hezokuai in the morning. A nice, smooth cup of Hezokuai in the morning. A nice, smooth, wonderful, quiet ASMR cup of Hezokuai in the morning. Woo-wee! Conspiracy's a new member, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. And Danny gave some more gifts away. So now I'm going to dance the night away. Dance. All right. All right. Yes, yes, yes. You guys are the best. Yes. The rankings, that's kind of like faded into obscurity. I don't know if I want to change them or not, though, because the whole idea behind the rating system was because of this whole. It was two reasons that I came up with the rating system I did, or the ranking system for my members. It's based on actual legitimate U.S. naval rankings. And there were two reasons I wanted to do that. One, to honor Schrodinger's cat because he was a Navy guy. And two, because the frauditors and especially the sovereign citizens, always scream and holler and yell about maritime jurisdiction and all that. So it was kind of a fun making fun of that as well. Let's see. Did I give Highway a happy dance? Well, I'll give him one right now. Why not? All right. Because if there's anyone who's a big supporter for the channel, it's definitely Highway Star. Absolutely. All right. Let's see. Where is it? Conspiracy. Highway Star. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Douche Canoe and Voodoo will partner up for a hostile takeover. No, say it ain't so. Oh, no. That might actually be the most brilliant comment I've had today. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wait. Sorry. All right. Thank you guys so very much. He's here, by the way. I don't know. See, I can see him, but he's got the phone, so I know he's got the Wi-Fi on there. I got to change the Wi-Fi password. Get him to stop doing this. Oh my goodness. Oh no, don't do that. All right. Let's see. What do we got here? All right. Let's see. Okay, so let's see what we have here for the actual show. Shake your hips like Elvis for your happy dance. I do, but that's why I'm in the bouncy. Let me be a little teddy bear. I put a chain around my neck and leave me anywhere. Oh, let me be. Oh, let me be. Oh, teddy bear. I don't want to be a tiger. Tiger's far too rough. Don't want to be a lion. Lions ain't the kind you love enough. Let me be. Oh, teddy bear. Yes. Elvis the pelvis. All right. Don't change the password. Yes. All right. So, opening up the show today, I was gonna, and I'm gonna do it, but it's not as much as I wanted because last night a whole slew of videos came out from different people talking about Andrew Sheets getting in trouble. 2 pounds from Welsh News Network. All right. That's amazing. Here we go. A happy dance for the Welsh. All right. Thank you very much. The human brain is amazing. When brain sees misspelling, it corrects it automatically. Actually, that is true. I've seen like some experiments and they've got and some videos where they'll like write something incorrectly on purpose. And if you just read it quick, your brain sees it properly. And then that's one of the reasons why proofreading, and I know because I wrote a book. That's one of the reasons why proofreading is difficult and like is actually like a legitimate profession that people do. Because you could read something and again, your brain will correct the words. So you're like, oh, yep, that's all spelled right. And then you go back later and find out they spelled handlebar mustache wrong. Welsh News Network is asking if we can kill me. We need to kill Hez with happy dances. Oh man, that usually happens on Saturdays, but I'll take it any day. I don't care. It's good exercise, dag nabbit. I love it. So, like I was saying, I'm gonna start the show with playing videos to try and sort of like because a lot of stuff came out yesterday really fast. As more details emerged, more videos popped up. So there were a lot of short videos, but it's gonna get a little weird because I woke up this morning and I was pulling up all the videos that I set up for today's show, and the frog, who is excellent at getting the information, and I love what the frog does because, and there are other people who do it too. Masshole does it, other ones do it because these frauditors, especially this douche canoe, audit them. Love to scream and holler and hoop and holler and go nuts about public information and FOIA requests and freedom of information and this and that. So these are anti-frauditors like the frog who say, okay, you want to hoop and holler about the Freedom of Information Act? Fine. I'm going to use it to find your information. See how you like it. So Frog does that with Andrew Sheets yesterday. I wake up this morning, not all of them, but a bunch of the videos I was going to show from the Frog about Andrew Sheets were taken down by Andrew Sheets filing complaints with YouTube about him. So much for transparency. But anyway, I'll play what I got. And again, it's not just the frog stuff, but just letting you know that originally there was going to be more. But then some of the frog stuff got removed by the Sheets camp or YouTube itself, whatever. I don't know who filed the complaint. Like literally, physically, who filed it.
Andrew Brian Sheets, Charlotte County Cop Watch, has been arrested by the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office. Andrew was arrested yesterday. Him and his wife were driving, probably going to court. Andy did have a court date yesterday, and the officer pulled Andy over because he blew a stop sign, probably the stop sign that's in front of Andrew's house. The same stop sign. Andrew makes multiple videos complaining like a Karen that people are blowing that stop sign. So Andrew blew the stop sign. The officer pulled him over, and they checked to see if Andrew had any warrants for his arrest. And wouldn't you happen to know, Andrew had 3 warrants for his arrest. Andrew is being convicted of 3 felony charges. This all stems to him recording the conversation with his previous attorney and then emailing that conversation to somebody else. So he is being booked and charged with 3 felony counts. You can look it up at the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office. His arrest report is online, but he is being charged with 3 felonies. His bond right now is $15,000, $5,000 for each felony count. He is currently at the Charlotte County Jail. I forget, he doesn't have a cell number, but he has a boat. I think it's like E11. It's one of those little plastic boats that you lay in when you're in county. So breaking news, Andrew Bryant Sheets, Charlotte County Cop Watch, arrested in jail for the 2nd time. Oh, and it's, he did violate probation because he was currently on probation. So, of course, if Andrew does get released, he's going to blame everything on everybody. He didn't do nothing wrong. Everybody's against Andy. Andy broke the law. Andy is a criminal. Andy is not a freelance journalist. Andy is a nuisance. He is not somebody who stands up for my right for free speech or for your right for free speech. Andrew Bryant Sheets has finally got what he deserves. He's going to be the next Ian McGuire, who, has been serving 5 years in federal court. Andrew fucked around and he found out.
All right. So there's
Senator from Louisiana.
why is it going?
Thank you, Mr. President.
I didn't
Mr.
want to
President.
autoplay the next. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that, guys. Let's see. For £5 from the Welsh News Network. Did you see old man Chili near rage quitting his own stream because YouTube hates him and now he's going to sue YouTube again? You know what else is crazy? Like, every time, if, and I don't think he does anyway, but if, here's the deal, had any credibility at all, the fact that he's an ardent supporter of Chili de Castro takes away any tiny little bit of any respect anyone could possibly have for the guy. He obviously is an idiot if he thinks Chili's smart. For £5, here's your happy dance. All right. Thank you very much. All right. That's beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate that. More than you guys will ever know. So there's that. Now, the next bit is a follow-up to that video we just watched. And like I said, as more information was coming out on the Sheets trial, case, whatever, arrest, more and more videos started coming out with updates on what was going on. So here's the next update from a few hours after that last video.
People's Patriot. We're out here in front of Andrew Sheets' house, Charlotte County Cop Watch. He made the paper today. Anti-cop activist arrested again. I made a video earlier stating what Andrew was charged with, 3 felonies for wiretapping. I just got an update. I looked at he had a first appearance court today, and there is no bond. Andy will be in jail again for another 30 plus days. They revoked the bond until his first appearance, which is on June 19th. So Andy will be in jail until then. This all stems from Andy recorded a conversation with a attorney that he used to represent Andy. And in the state of Florida, if you record a conversation, both individuals must have consent to record. Andy never asked that attorney for his consent. Andy recorded the conversation. Somehow, Andy gave that conversation to a friend. That friend gave it back to the attorney. The attorney contacted the Florida law enforcement. And here we are now. Andy got arrested about 2 blocks down the road for blowing a stop sign. And he was instantly arrested. And now Andy's sitting in Charlotte County Jail. And he'll be there for another 30 plus days. So there will be no more content on My Nightmare Neighbors or Charlotte County Cop Watch or anything like that. Andy will be sitting in jail. This is what Andy wanted. Andy wanted the attention. Andy always loved to be in the newspaper. So there you go, Andy. You made it into the newspaper again. And now the people of Charlotte County won't have to deal with you for about another 30 days. I will see you at your next court date.
All right, so that's his updates on it. And then again, we got some actual documentation that was pulled by the Frog. So let's see what the Frog has to say about this.
Are we seeing more felonies? I bring you news of another one charged with a felony, and the arrest occurred yesterday. This is Charlotte County Cop Watch, Andrew Sheets. Andrew, who is 58 and a resident of Punta Gorda, Florida, arrested yesterday, the 9th of May. And the first charge shown, as he was out on probation, is a violation of probation. The second charge is disclosing intercepted communications obstructs criminal investigation, level 3 felony. Next charge is illegal interception of communication, again a level 3 felony. The next charge is use two-way communication device to facilitate felony, again a level 3 felony. And this is the statute he was charged under 934.03 brackets 1 brackets A and also brackets E. And the third one was 934.215. So that is Andrew Sheets for you. Thanks for watching.
All right. Another frauditor behind bars where they belong. Yay. All right. Norfolk Southern Pokey District. What's up? Good to see ya. Hello, welcome. Zuzu Zyquin's in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Who else didn't I say hello to? Lord KJW, what's up? Good to see you. Let's see. Ray W. Salacious, Kim Crawford. Holden McGroin. What's up, Holden? All right. Little Chihuahua, Pete Barnes, Graham. Society Red, what's up? Good to see ya. All right. I try to say hello to everybody, but if I miss anybody, I apologize. Like I said, it's interesting because as the popularity of this show grows, it makes it a little bit more difficult for me to keep up. But at the same time, it's pretty awesome that the show is getting more popular. But that's all right. My core is still strong, and you're all here with me as always in the morning. Thank you, George, for thank you for joining me. All right. This Saturday's guest on the Frauditor News Network and Hezokuai Saturday show, the Saturday Night Snafu at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Our guest is going to be SMR Lab 777. So I thought we'd take a gander at one of his videos right now. If anyone isn't familiar, definitely go subscribe to SMR Lab 777. This one I'm about to show now is pretty good. You gotta follow along though, because here's what's gonna happen. He's gonna show some clips, and as usual, while watching these guys, you're gonna be like, "Damn stupid, dumb frauditors always getting away with this BS." And especially because these are older clips. If you've seen them before, you're like, "Oh man, this is the one where he gets away with it. I don't want to see this crap." But this is the brilliance of SMR Lab 777. At the end, when the frauditor gets away, he pauses it and puts a voiceover where it's like, and that was when he got taken into the parking lot and beaten up with. It's just, you'll see. I don't want to spoil everything, but it's great the way that at the very end he puts this twist ending on there with this fake voiceover, like a Morgan Freeman kind of voice. It's great. Here. This video is called "What Most of Us Wish What Would Happen to the Frauditors, to these idiots." What most of us wish would happen to these idiots by SMR Lab 77. Enjoy.
All right, guys and gals, thanks for being here. This is just a short video of what we wish would happen to two of our most hated frauditors. There's no arrests or trespasses, just these guys being complete holes, and then Jackson gives his narrative of what we wish would happen to these mentally challenged men. Thanks so much, guys, and please stay tuned. We've got some normal frauditor videos coming up soon. We're just digging deep, trying to find some stuff you haven't seen before. Thanks again. Take care, and see you soon.
Commander, I don't need anyone's permission to do what I'm doing.
See, I don't know what you're doing. We have like people here.
Mhm.
I don't want you to feel uncomfortable because even we have to take, they have time to release the information, be videotaped or taking pictures of it.
That's not true.
Well, you make me feel very uncomfortable.
Why would that be? I've answered all your questions. Why would you feel uncomfortable?
Security. Can't do this.
Can't do
You got
that.
to go, bro.
Yeah, no, I would just calm down if I were you, just a little bit.
You got to go, bro, for real.
Yeah,
You got
no.
to go. You want me to
Call 911 or we have to call.
Excuse me? You don't have to put your hands on me. You're not going to. Observe and report.
Lisa, no.
Unfortunately for Sean, Tyrone wasn't joking that day. He later followed him into the parking lot and beat him to a bloody pulp, and then threw his lifeless body onto the hood of his Tesla. The police then arrived and charged Long Island Audits with loitering in a state parking lot. The next day, the judge sentenced Sean to 180 days in the county jail.
Let me say something.
All right, before we get to the second part. So, no, that picture of Long Island Audit wasn't real. He found a picture of NC Tyrant Hunter with another frauditor. So he just, because it's NC Tyrant Hunter and LA in this video, we put LA's face over the other guy, which is funny because, you know, this is SMR Labs. But did you catch what he actually said in his voiceover at the end there? Like, this is the point where he followed Long Island Audit into the parking lot, beat him into a pulp, threw him onto his lifeless body on the hood of his car, called the cops, who arrested LIA for loitering in the parking lot. Oh, man, that'd be great. Oh, another 5 pounds from the Welsh News Network. They sent me a Welsh News Network hat and mug for my collection. Thank you. That's so awesome. Thank you very much. And here's your double down happy dance. All right. No. All right. I'll take it. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Woohoo. All right. Anastasia's here. What's up? Haven't seen you in a minute. How's it going? Captain Happy's here. What's up, Captain Happy? The legend for trolling. When we talk about the troll, that Captain Happy is the troll. What's up, Rube Maximilian? Good morning from the left coast. All right. Love it. So anyway, let's get to the second part, the NC Tyrant Hunter part.
How'd that work out for you, Chief? Huh? How'd that work out for you, boss? idiot. You got a lesson today, didn't you? Huh? Didn't you get taught today? He did. Yeah, he got an education today. Absolutely, got an education today, guys. I'm doing great.
Good. I'm gonna ask just.
We grown, man. We don't need no direction from you, Bo. I'm 50 years old. I don't need anybody tell me how to walk. I don't need you to tell me stay out the road. You can go on about your business. Go back to work. We already know. We already know. I'm telling you, dude. We all fine. We are fine, grown people. We know how to walk in traffic.
Yes, sir.
Right. So save your breath. Right. You don't need to do that because you're gonna look like a fool. You're gonna look like a fool if you do it.
I'm just asking.
I'm just explaining to you how much of a fool you're looking right now by telling grown men how to do something. We grown men, we know how to walk, cuz. So go the back to work. Yeah, take that with you. Yeah, tell a grown man how to do something. What's wrong with you? I don't give a. Yeah, let's. Look, there comes Big Boy out of his truck. Let's do something. Shit.
Unfortunately for the NC Tyrant Hunter, Big Boy did come back in his truck. He then took NC Tyrant Hunter for a treacherous ride through the North Carolina hills, where several of his buddies performed unspeakable acts on his fat ass. He was then tossed out of the vehicle down a hill by the roadside. Unfortunately, he did regain consciousness, and using only his chubby little arms, he was able to pull himself up the hill and onto State Highway 27, where the police then arrested him for blocking a public roadway. After being released from the hospital, the judge then sentenced him to 18 months in the state penitentiary. Ha. Wouldn't this be wonderful if it were only true guys? I'm only a narrator, but man, I hate these frauditors. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe, and hopefully we will see you soon.
All right. Round of applause for SMR Lab 777, who once again is going to be our special guest on our Saturday night show this week. Saturday Night Snafu with me and the Frauditor News Network. Another round of applause for SMR Labs. Yes. Great stuff. So, for our next video, we're going to dive back into the John Legato show. He's been on fire lately. I've been showing a lot of his videos because he's putting out really good stuff. Love John Legato. And this is a video he just posted about our good friend, the one and only Amendment Press. I wish I had a boo button. Yeah, that's the closest I got to it. Anyway, let's check it out.
Completely different opinions or advice for the same situation.
Respect others' privacy and respect others' personal space.
Jason Gutterman frequently talks out of both sides of his mouth, and he has aimed his camera recently at private businesses. These are people who work hard for a living and have no dog in Gutterman's fight. So what does Gutterman do? He bullies them.
I'll just take a video. Like I said, I can't really get into it too much right now while I'm doing it, but just taking a video. That's very trustworthy.
This is the owner of the Tulip Cage talking to Gutterman's son. And the guy obviously senses something odd. But we're about to meet the star of this video, and it ain't Jason Gutterman.
What's that?
Lunchtime?
No, not lunchtime just yet.
Yep, they actually called the police.
Watch the cook give you a hard time?
No, not at all. Officer Cook is very professional. He did smile, yes.
I'm going to ask you guys a favor.
Sure.
Guys, can you do me a favor?
I don't know.
My friend here in the store would prefer that you're not right in front of her store. You think you could do me a favor and slide down?
Whose store?
Right here behind me.
This particular audit brings up the hypocrisy of Gutterman. Gutterman knows private businesses are soft targets. Gutterman knows that the business owners will complain. Gutterman knows that he's allowed to stand on the public sidewalk and film. And he knows that business owners won't snatch him up by his neck and toss him in the street. So my question to you, Jason Gutterman, is how does harassing private businesses expose police abuse?
Whose store?
Right here behind me. All I is an inch, a wonderful woman.
See, now you just made me stand here longer. I just said to him after because what we do, I'll tell you what I do. If somebody calls the police on me,
I didn't call it.
They did.
Nor did she. No,
yes, they did.
Okay.
Yeah, he just told me they did.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't
Don't
know.
lose credibility with me, man. I think you're a
I
nice
did
guy.
not know that. I was
So,
right next door.
What I
Lose
generally
credibility.
do is when somebody calls the police, what we'll do is after the police leave, which is always the case, we'll stick around for a minute or two just so we don't give the appearance we were chased off, and we head down the road. But now that you're asking me to leave, now I got to stick around a little longer.
This is where the hypocritical Gutterman and his bulliness comes out. And if you look at the expression on this guy's face, he's trying to figure out what is Gutterman's game. And that's exactly what it is. It's a game, Gutterman.
But now that you're asking me to leave, now I got to stick around a little longer. What you just said, do you mind not staying in front of her store because she kind of...
So that was.
I mean, you're doing a neighborly thing.
Request, right?
Right, so that's asking me to leave, yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. So I guess so. I guess could I ask the question? What are you doing out here? I mean, that doesn't that deserve? Isn't that a kind of an honest, open question?
Sure.
You guys
You want me to give you an honest, open answer?
filming and getting the cops to come visit them. I mean, there's got to be a reason behind these cameras.
Do you want me to give you an honest,
I would
open
love
answer?
that.
So the answer is I am exercising my right to take video and photographs in public.
Okay.
It's an exercise of my First Amendment right to do so.
So you woke up this morning and decided you were going to challenge your First Amendment right in downtown Brattleboro. That was your mission today?
This guy just hit the essence of what I've been trying to say.
So you woke up this morning and decided you were going to challenge your First Amendment right in downtown Brattleboro. That was your mission today?
No, I woke up probably about 38 years ago.
Took you 30 years to get that camera to Brattleboro?
No, I've been taking pictures ever since, man.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You absolutely have that right. Just remember, some other people don't like to be photographed, and you got to also take that into account. That's infringing upon their rights.
Well, and your brain's doing 1,000,000 miles an hour. Take all the time you need.
It's not doing 1,000,000 miles an hour. I just think in kindness, if somebody feels uncomfortable with the situation,
Well, but you wouldn't take your shirt off to make them feel comfortable.
are you photographing people with their permission? Are you videoing people with their permission?
That's the beauty of the country we live in. It's not North Korea. You don't need people's permission. You ever been to Disney World?
Of course I have.
Did you take any pictures while you were there?
Of course.
Did you ask the 4,000 people in the background of the picture if you could have their permission to take the picture?
No. But the park itself, the resort itself, has that disclaimer out there so that people understand that that's their.
So does the sidewalk. So does the sidewalk. It's called the Constitution of the United States.
Yeah, no, go back to the root of it all. What are you
Feelings,
actually trying
feelings.
to film? What are you trying
Feelings.
to film? Feelings? Like my feelings right now about the situation?
No. I'm saying feelings is what you're concerned with.
I suppose, yeah. I guess I'm more concerned about why somebody
I think people have been. I think.
somebody lost a customer today because they felt uncomfortable about you filming.
Well, I think we're all
that's a
too.
concern too.
This is not a fair fight. Gutterman's losing every round. This guy's making a logical argument that although you may have the right to drive customers away from local businesses, why? Why are you doing it? You're not going to change any hearts and minds here. You're just being an obnoxious bully, Gutterman.
I suppose, yeah. I guess I'm more concerned about why somebody
I think people have been. I think.
somebody lost a customer today because they felt uncomfortable about you filming.
Well, I think we're all
that's
too.
a concern too.
No, I think we're all too concerned about people's feelings. I don't know how old you are, but I
You
think
seem
you're.
concerned about yours. Exercising
No,
your
not at
rights
all.
so
You can do whatever
openly.
you want to piss me off. I don't care. Doesn't bother me.
Relax.
You don't have to worry about my
One thing
feelings.
you're never going to get out of me is a rise, my friend.
You're not getting a rise out of me either.
I'm cool, calm, and collected. I just asked a question. I get it. You're dancing, and I got to go back to.
No, I'm not dancing.
I
You
don't
just
like
got.
to
You just.
dance.
Your logic just got defeated. I'm not dancing. There's no dancing going on. Your logic just got completely defeated and blown out of the water. So, as an educated person,
Throw
what you're
this in
coming
your cut.
across
Throw this
as.
in your cut.
All right.
You're wasting your time, and I'm wasting mine right now. You're arguing something that doesn't need to be argued.
You think I'm wasting my time, do
It's your
you?
constitutional right.
What have you
already
done-
argued that right a
What,
long
what,
time ago.
what have you done to stand up for your Constitution this month?
That's Gutterman's go-to question. But it makes the assumption that he's doing something for people's rights, and he's not. Gutterman's just being an annoying, hypocritical bully, and he equates that with helping people's rights. He's not helping anybody's rights here today. Tell me, whose rights is Gutterman helping?
time ago.
What have you done to stand up for your Constitution this month? For your rights? For everybody else's
I'm
rights?
standing up for what sort of community is about, what the power of
Right.
one is about, and that power of one exists right in front of you, right in front of your camera right now.
Right.
Again, you didn't answer the question that way, though, so don't dance.
What do you mean I didn't answer the question? I told you I'm out here standing up for my rights to take video and photographs in public.
So the video
That's not honest
that
enough
you're
for you?
capturing is going to be used for what then? What good are you
For whatever I want to use it for.
But you're challenging what good have I done? I'm challenging you back. Ping pong, friend. What good are you doing with these videos?
You'll find the video tomorrow.
I'll find it. I'm not going to look for it. I'm not going to flatter you.
Well, then you don't want to know. If you wanted to know, you'd find the video and you'd learn what I'm doing, and you'd probably be sorry you didn't shake my hand and thank me.
So I'm going to walk around, or I'm going to look around wherever this is going to end up and try and stumble upon it. You're going to give me a lead on where I can watch this video?
Oh, you'll find it. Trust me. You won't have to stumble around. You'll find it.
I'm sure you're that not famous.
You know, I'm worked up right now. The arrogance, you'll find it. The arrogance, the conceit. You know who I am. You'll find it. What's this guy? He doesn't know YouTube. He doesn't know about, First Amendment auditors. Gutterman, you have been reading your press releases or something, your own press releases. Jason, I don't know what to say. I think you've gone off the trail. I really have. And I really think that at one point you were concerned about First Amendment rights. But look at you now. Look at you arguing with this guy who's a good guy. Oh, Gutterman.
Oh, you'll find it. Trust me. You won't have to stumble around. You'll find it.
I'm sure you're that not famous.
Assumptions.
Okay, yeah.
I never said I was famous. I just said you'll find my video.
Oh, if your content isn't out in front of a large population, I'm not seeing it. You're not pushing anything over a big ledge, my friend. You're out here exercising your first right. You love the fact that the cops came out, and you're even loving it more that I came out right now. This is exactly what you were trying to do.
So you're playing right into my hands.
You're not doing anything productive right now. You're jumping around trying to play your First Amendment right. Dude, you get that every day you wake up in the United States of America. You don't have to go and prove it to people.
Absolutely.
Great. Well,
100%.
Thanks for your
And you're free to go back into your store anytime you want. I'm not forcing you to stand here.
Sir.
Right?
You really don't think I know that?
And you said I couldn't get you hot, man. I can make you blow your lid in about 3 seconds, but I'm not going to do that today.
Go for it.
Jason Gutterman's been in this exact situation 3 other times. When losing an argument, Jason makes a threat or gives an order. And in every occasion, the person calls him out and Jason surrenders unconditionally.
I'm not going to.
Go for it.
I'm not interested.
You're not interested?
You're a hothead and you're very easy to push your buttons.
How so?
I'm not going to teach you anything here today. You can figure it out on your own. You're a big boy.
I can see your pupils and the red in your face. I'm not the one who's nervous right now, my friend.
Yeah.
Jason Gutterman, you just got your ass handed to you by this guy. I really don't know what to say about this video other than it just showed Jason Gutterman is just not a very nice person. The John Legato Show is being broadcast from outside the gates of Marine Corps Base Camp Lejeune in beautiful North Carolina. If you like the show, subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything, and we don't ask for personal information. Semper Fidelis.
All right. Gotta love the John Legato Show. $5 from Chris Kelly. Some people call Tugas Hills, North Carolina, the Smoky Mountains. That's right. And here's your Hezokuai happy dance. All right, thank you so very much. See, and that's one of the things that I'm so glad that he pointed all these things out, because Gutterman always uses the same excuses. And I wish it was possible to actually sit down and have an intellectual conversation with one of these guys. Because like I said, I tried it when I first started doing this. Frauditor Troll tried it a million times. So many people have tried it over and over, and you can't talk to these people. They don't want to listen. They don't want to use their brains. They just want to. But I really wish I could actually sit down and have a conversation with these guys and explain to them that, or have them explain to me. I would love to ask them to explain to me how you can compare. You take a picture of your kids in Disney World and there happens to be a whole bunch of people walking in the background, to specifically going out of your way to focus on the people in the background. That's essentially what you're doing. Like, you're not, like, you're taking a picture of this business. No, you're not. You're parking your camera in front of the business and videotaping it until somebody comes out and says something to you. And this is one of the big points with all of these douche canoes that I bring up all the time. If you watch enough of their videos, especially the live feeds, you'll see that it's not like they go to a place and if they don't get confronted they call that a pass. If they don't get confronted, they will stay and they will continue to push until they get confronted. That's the thing. If they don't get confronted, they don't say, unless if the battery on their phone's about to die, if they legitimately have somewhere else to be and something to do and they just don't have enough time to just hang out, or if somebody kisses their ass, like somebody who's a fan of theirs walks by, something where they get some kind of footage they can use, basically. So if there is no confrontation, there has to be something that happens that they could use for their clicks and views, and then they'll stop. Otherwise, they will stay there until they get confronted. See? This is why you can't talk to these people. Don't boot Rogue yet. I want him to hear this. This is a perfect example of what I was just talking about. I dare him to put a logical answer to what I'm about to say in the chat. False equivalencies. I always talk about these guys building false equivalencies, and here's a perfect example of one. I bet you go nuts over yard sale videos where people record their house without permission and upload it for money. Well, let's see. In the situation that you're explaining, if I'm watching that video, what I'm going to see is there's a yard sale and somebody comes up there and they're filming the yard sale. Cool. How come I don't have a problem with that? Well, because if it was a First Amendment auditor, they wouldn't go up and film the yard sale. They'd go up and say, what the fuck is your problem, you piece of shit asshole, putting this shit out on the lawn? Fuck you. I got my First Amendment rights, and you can't say shit because I have the right to say whatever the fuck I want. You're a pussy, you're a cocksucker, you're a piece of shit, and I can say that because I have the First Amendment right, and you ain't gonna do shit about it, asshole. Why don't you leave me alone? And this is your yard, I don't give a fuck because I have the right to film, so fuck you, you piece of shit. I don't get mad at a yard sale video where someone's just filming the yard sale, but that's not what First Amendment auditors do. They'll confront the people who work there. Wow, I got a video. You know what? I'm going to show it. But first, I'm going to $9.99 for Billy Yank. Sorry. Which is more suspicious, taking a picture of your family in a crowd at Disneyland or standing in front of a bank recording everyone walking in and out? Yes, it's not the same thing. Here's your happy dance. All right. Okay, you know what? This is perfect, Rogue. If you're still here, stick around because I'm going to show this right now. Because this answers your question. Exactly. I made this video a long time ago. It's one of my least popular videos because it's not like funny. But it addresses exactly what you just asked, except in this video, it's a garage sale, not a yard sale. I'm going to play this. Hold on. Let me pull it up real quick. Because This literally is the answer to your question. I made this video specifically to answer that question. So here, let me find it. Because obviously just now I was exaggerating, but I was exaggerating to make a point. But this is more like the kind of stuff that frauditors do and why we get upset. Because they're not just filming the thing, they're giving people a hard time and trying to bait for a negative reaction. And of course, that's way different than just filming something. And in fact, just in general, before I even pull this up, just in general, if you're still here, can you tell me how you don't understand that filming something is completely different than doing something while you happen to be filming? You guys always try to make it sound like I was just standing there with my camera and all of a sudden they're tackling me and putting cuffs on me. I've never seen that happen, not once. What I've seen is somebody walk in with the camera, act like a disingenuous douche canoe, and push and push and push and fish and fish and fish for a negative reaction until they get one and then cry about it. And try to get the people who reacted negatively, who took the bait, try and ruin their lives by getting them fired or filing complaints against them or getting them arrested or pepper spraying them. I go to work every day. Perfect. Now I'm going to go home pepper sprayed because some random douche canoe decided to walk into my business and give me a hard time. Not because you were filming. Oh man, you guys are so false narratives, disingenuousness, building false equivalencies, all of this nonsense. Like always trying to paint this picture where it's like, what's the matter? You think it's wrong to just stand there and film? No, but you guys don't do that. Just recently, a few months ago, whatever, I think it was last month, Broken System, Broken Trust is on an interview. And during the interview, he says, when I first started doing this, I did it right, and I did it for the right reasons. But then I realized the cops will not give you the reaction you're looking for if you just act normal. So you have to act like this to get that reaction. He said it flat out. He admitted that you guys are liars, douchebags, douche canoes, scum-sucking, ass crack sandwich eating morons. Oh my goodness gracious me. LJ Singh's in the house. What's up? Good to see you. Did you guys boot Rogue as soon as he showed up? So they're redressing the government by filming people in public. I have a 3-hour evidence video he could submit from a holiday in Europe. It has lots of footage. Yeah, there you go. Oh, man. So do you guys want to watch my garage video or you want to move on to something else? Because I got it queued up now. Rajara. All right. Oh, no. Baby Voodoo's in the house. Rogue Nation. He's a disingenuous douche canoe and a liar and a criminal. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Colrex in the house. What's up? Robert Custos. Watch. Okay. Now, The video I'm about to show is supposed to be a satire. The video is called If They Were Right About Trespassing. Now, this video was made originally about trespassing, but it specifically answers the question that Rogue asked about, well, do you get mad when people film yard sales? Well, no, but I don't get mad when anyone just films anything. It's always the way they act while they're filming. So this is basically the same thing. What's up, LaDonna? However, out of all of the Sovereign Citizen and Frauditor videos I made, this one is probably the least viewed. So sometimes I feel a little weird about showing it because it's so not popular that I think, well, maybe it's because it's a horrible video. I love it because I put a lot of work into it, but just because I like it doesn't mean it's good. Of course, I'm going to like something I did. So that's why I'm kind of hesitating to show it. But because it does specifically address an issue that came up, I'm going to show it. Please, please, please do not unsubscribe and swear and holler at me and call me names for making you sit through my music, my old metal song.
Garage sale, man. I think I'm gonna check that out. Man, look around. Wow, man. Everything you got here is crap. This is all garbage. Well, you know, they always say one man's trash is another man's treasure. Yeah. Nah, man, you don't understand. Like, you got, what is this? A toilet seat? Like, seriously? Some wallet and what is this? Dolphins? These headphones? How much you want for this? I'm just gonna buy this crap, man. Some old thing, man. I don't even know what that is, man. Like, what's it? Old gloves, shoes. Who wants to buy your nasty old shoes, man? Nobody. This is crap, man. This is the worst garage sale I've ever seen. What is it? And what the heck is this? I don't even know what this is. Like, what am I supposed to do with that, man? It's all garbage. It's like you're telling me to throw this stuff out for you. What? No. All right, listen. I really don't like, I don't like the way you're talking to me, buddy. All right? So, why don't you, split. Take off. Get out of here. What? No, man. No, thank you. All right, I don't think you understand what I'm saying to you. This is my garage. You're on my property. I want you out now. No, man, this ain't your property, man. Look, you got a sign that says garage sale, right? As soon as you put that up, this ain't your property no more, man. This is a public accommodation. You dig, man? So, like, hang on. I do whatever I want, man. I'll pee on your floor. I don't care. Really? Okay. All right. That's how you want to play it? All right. I'll tell you what. I'm going to call the cops. How about that? Go ahead. Yeah, call the cops. We're going to tell you something. Yeah. All right. We'll see. We'll see. I'm going to put it on a speaker for you. There we go. Let's see.
911, what's your emergency?
Yeah, there's a dude in my garage and he won't leave.
Did he break into your garage?
No, he didn't break in.
Oh.
No, I'm having a garage sale.
So do you have signs posted saying that you're having a garage sale?
What are you talking about? This is my property. He's in my garage, in my house.
Well, sir, if you're having a garage sale, then you're inviting the public into your home. You're engaged in commerce and therefore have no rights towards property.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You tell me there's nothing I can do. I can't make him leave.
Has he injured anyone? Is there an injured party?
No, he didn't hurt anybody. There's no injured party. Nothing like that is going on. He's in my garage. He's on my property. I want him out.
No, sir. The second you put the sign out in front of your house, you have
See,
that
I
moment
told you.
waived all of your rights to property. Yes. Fortunately, sir, I'm sorry. There's nothing we can do. If he hasn't injured anyone,
You can't be serious.
Then there's nothing we can do. You invited him in by
All
having
right,
a public
fine.
garage sale. By
You know
turning
what?
him into a
Forget
public
it.
accommodation, you have.
I liked it better with the old phones. Slam them down. All right. Okay, you know what? I got an idea. How about this? Sale's over. Garage is closed. You need to leave now. Okay? We're done. Man, you can't pull that out of me, man. Your sign says 9 to 9, brother. It ain't nowhere near 9 o'clock. You can't do that. No, that ain't right. They said that I can kick you out if there's an injured party. You are not going to make the injured party. You're going to be the injured party. Now get out of here. Whoa, hey, you ain't got to get all violent, man. I won't chill. Chill, man. Relax. All right, I'll go, man. I'm leaving. Damn, dude. That's some hard. I'm going to call the cops on you, man. I'm going to have you arrested for threatening me with a weapon. Yeah, okay, all right. I'm out. Get out of here. Come on, get it.
All right. You see what I'm saying? It's not about whether or not they're there or whether or not they're filming. It's the way they act. It's the fact that they egg people on. And, the fact that these frauditors always try to sell this idea like, well, I was just standing there filming, and then all of a sudden everyone's giving me a hard time. No, you're not just standing there filming. They're never just standing there filming. There's always something else to it. And even if they use the excuse of, well, they approached me first. Well, when someone approaches you, why is it impossible for you to speak to them like a human being having a conversation with another human being? When you're on an audit, humanity is thrown out the window completely. In fact, that's kind of what an audit is. It's whoever the auditor is completely and totally abandoning all humanity and just taking their soul and throwing it away and letting it rot in the dirt, getting ready maybe for hell someday, and just ignoring all of that, and then standing there filming. That way when someone comes up to you and says, hey, why are you filming? Instead of acting like a human and saying, oh, I'm just getting footage for my YouTube channel, you have to play word games or immediately start attacking them for trying to violate your First Amendment, where they're just curious. Like I said the other day, I said yesterday, you always hear these people talking about, like, they'll say, well, how come now it's a problem when people film? But when I was a kid and I saw someone with a camera, I was like, hey, could I be on your film or whatever? Where I guarantee you that back in those days, if you walked up to somebody that was filming and said, hey, what are you doing? They wouldn't say, how dare you ask me what I'm doing? You get out of my face, you tyrant, you Karen, you snowflake. No, they'd say, "Oh, I'm videotaping this cool stuff for, oh, all right, cool. Can I be on your video? Sure." But they can't do that because that will not instigate a negative reaction. Man, these people are dumb. Question for dog people. How is it I treat the yard and spend 90 minutes going over my dog for ticks yesterday, and this morning I wake up looking at him with a grotesque tick Christmas tree? Do you not have a tick or flea collar on him? Number one. Number two, where the hell do you live? I know ticks were really bad in Wisconsin a couple years ago. But don't you have that anti-tick stuff? I don't know. You sprayed the yard too? I hate ticks, man. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. I had to pull one off of my daughter once. It was a nightmare. She's like, "Oh, my chest hurts." Well, what do you mean? What's wrong? She's like, "I don't know." It takes her shirt off. Damn thing's buried its whole body halfway into her chest. What a nightmare. What's up, Roisin? Good to see ya. Did I say I hate ticks? Almost as much as I hate frauditors. Unclean Sand says a shotgun works. And that'll get rid of the dog, too. That's the problem. Oh, man. Oh. The Tick TV show is cool. Hey, Blackheart Knight's in the house. What's up? Okay, so now that I think everyone is here, I just want to make sure that you're all aware that this morning I sent out all my subpoenas for News Now Voodoo's next child support trial to see if he's going to get off of house arrest. I subpoenaed Baby Voodoo. I subpoenaed Voodoo Bob from the Graham and Bob show. I subpoenaed Blackheart Knight. He's being called by the prosecution. And then I subpoenaed News Now Douche Canoe, who's being subpoenaed by the defense. They want him to testify as a character witness. So we'll see how that goes once all their testimony comes in. We'll release the video footage once everything's redacted and it's all edited and it's all set. And also, for those of you who are just joining who weren't here this morning, we have a new political candidate. See, with News Now Voodoo's trial coming up and it being one of the most high-profile trials in history, a new candidate is running on the platform of potentially getting News Now Voodoo a pardon if he's elected. He won the primary, which means that the new candidate, Voodoo Doll number 8, candidate number 8, won the primary, which means, see how he's got his hair slicked back because he's a slick politician? He won the primary, which means this candidate number 8 is the grand prize for this month's raffle. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The potential to win a Voodoo Doll has returned. Yay! So after that, because remember, and I've said it before, Salacious only has or only ever will make 8 total. We still have number 7 for a future raffle, and then we still have whichever number, I have no idea which number it is, in the future 10K celebration box or 5K celebration box, whatever it is. I always, in my head, I always get discombobulated if I want to do 5K or 10K. for the, I think we voted 10K, right? 10,000 subs. If I ever hit 10,000 subs, that's when I'll do the time capsule box with the full set of Series 1 cards, a Voodoo doll, and a copy of my book. So, in the meantime, News Not Baby Voodoo and News Not Voodoo have a conversation in the chat. I love it. Hey, we got an I Love Salacious in the chat. All right, all right. He drank a bucket of primer. Oh, so he's a frauditor? Ladies and gentlemen, a video of the cops hanging up on Denver Metro Audits 3 times in a row. What could be more fun than Denver Metro Audits being made to look like the idiot that he is? Yeah.
In today's video, DMA found a new grift. Instead of harassing the cops in person, since he has a lot of cases, he will harass them on the phone. And today he is white knighting for Tuapri, the moron butterfly that got arrested for making false 911 calls. And yeah, basically he's blaming the officers and they actually hang up on him. It's absolutely hilarious. With that being said, enjoy the video.
Hey guys, how you doing? I'm actually just doing a quick phone call. I saw a very disturbing video that many of you guys saw from Tuapri. He's that comedian, and obviously he watches audits and stuff like that. And I think like the last 5 videos that he's done on his channel have been audits. So it's great because he already has an audience, and so now he can start doing this stuff, and he's bringing comedy into it. I love his channel. So if you guys haven't subscribed to him, make sure you head on over there, subscribe. I'll leave the link to his channel in the description. But this latest video that I saw that Leroy Truth Investigations did a show on was extremely disturbing. He went to Charlestown City Hall and he got kicked out of there, violently, physically removed. And Officer Noble is a straight tyrant. You could just tell by the look on her face, her demeanor, the way she was speaking to him right out the gate, aggressive immediately. So she's a disgrace. And then we had a lieutenant. He's a Lieutenant Manning, who's the same way, who says, I'm tired of hearing about First Amendment. That's all I hear, First Amendment.
I'm tired about the First Amendment. That's all we hear.
You're tired about rights? Man, it's like, this is what your job is.
I was muted again. All right, all right, all right. Every time, every time. First of all, is there anyone who can explain to me the genesis of this idea that seems so prevalent among First Amendment auditors that a police officer's job is not to enforce the law? That the literal definition of their job, like when you fill out a job application and it has the job description, like if you're filling out for a janitor, it says you'll be responsible for mopping the floor and washing the windows, like the job description. Where do these frauditors, all of them, seem to believe that the job description under police officer is, if you see some random idiot with the camera, kiss his ass, lick his balls, rub his butt, and give him a good time? Like, it's literally your job. Kissing your ass is literally my job. It has nothing to do with going after criminals. It has nothing to do with arresting people. It's kissing your ass. That's my job. And they always twist words. These guys are experts at twisting words. I don't know how many times I've seen it. All of these First Amendment auditors constantly giving cops a hard time. Cops saying, I'm sick and tired of hearing about the First Amendment all the time. Unless you're that stupid, which he probably is. I would not be surprised for one moment if it turns out that it's just because he actually is that stupid. You know what? I almost wait a minute. I got memberships. I got Kim Crawford and Unclean Hands with memberships. Oh my goodness, we got a couple happy dances on. All right. All right. Thank you very much. Denver Metro douche canoe. He actually looks like a tyrant. That's right, Christopher O'Connor. Anyway, he looks like a tyrant. So this and we got Holden McGroin too. All right. Happy days for Holden. All right. Thank you. Holden McGroin and his 3 droogs. You gotta pick which 3 people of my daily chat are gonna be your 3 droogs. Anyway. LJ Sings with the membership as well, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness gracious me. All right. Thank you so much. Oh man, I love you guys. This is great. Anyway, so DMA is talking and he's saying this thing that they all say, talking about how these officers and these people and everybody, whatever, like their job is to uphold the First Amendment and blah, blah, blah. So all these auditors are constantly getting in their face. Well, I have the First Amendment right to do this. Well, you can't stop me because it's my First Amendment right. So that's what they're talking about. When they say I'm sick and tired of hearing about this First Amendment stuff, they're not saying I'm sick of freedom. They're not saying I'm sick of the Constitution. They're not saying I'm sick of rights. But every single one of you douchebags twists it to mean that. William Grabber with the membership, ladies and gentlemen. Holy cowabunga sauce. All right, you guys are amazing. Every time a cop says something about that, they all pretend like they don't know what the hell he's talking about. They all pretend like they have no idea that what the cop is saying is, I'm sick and tired of you frauditors getting in our faces with all this nonsense all the time. Oh, he said he's sick of people talking about the First Amendment. He's sick of the Constitution. He's sick of freedom. He's sick of rights. No, he's sick of douchebags.
To uphold the Constitution. That's your main job. So, I mean, they're really supposed to disobey unconstitutional laws, but of course they will never do that because then they won't have a job. So it's impossible.
Once again, here we go. Barely even getting into it, and here we go again. Always, always, always with all of these idiots. He's a big one for this. San Joaquin's a big one for this. Here's the Deal is a real big one for this. Wolverine Transparency is a big one for this. This whole idea. And again, it's like, Blue Vaughn, what's up? It's one of these ideas that, and there are so many ideas that these guys use that are based on reality. So, again, if you try to argue with them, they will twist and turn it like they do. That's what they do. If the 10th Amendment allows states to enact laws as long as they don't violate the Constitution. The federal Constitution is number one. State laws can do whatever they want as long as they don't do it in a way that violates the federal Constitution. That's what he's talking about. If it's an unconstitutional law, then they don't have to do it. And if they get in trouble for not doing it, they can go to court and fight and say, hey, this is an unconstitutional law. And who knows? Maybe laws can be changed. Maybe there can be protests and votes and actual redressing of grievances. The problem is all of these guys think all laws are unconstitutional. They think any law at all is a violation of the Constitution. That's the problem. That's why you cannot win an argument with these idiots. Hey, this cop is enforcing unconstitutional law. Why? Well, what did he do? You exposed this officer through your video of enforcing an unconstitutional law. Show me the video. Let's see the exposure. What did he do? Well, he pulled this guy over who didn't have a license plate. I'm waiting for the part where he does something that's unconstitutional. What do you mean? Look, he's pulling that guy over and that guy doesn't have a license plate. Okay. You're talking about police enforcing unconstitutional laws. And you're telling me you have video evidence of a police officer doing that. Show me that video. Well, I just did. I didn't see it. I saw someone get pulled over because they didn't have license plates on their car. That you can't talk to these guys. You can't argue with these guys. Because when they say that the police are enforcing unconstitutional laws, and they shouldn't have to if it violates the Constitution, though that is technically true, these guys define any and all laws as unconstitutional laws. They don't accept anything except for murder. Murder is illegal. They'll agree with that. Anything else, screw it.
And people say, oh, not all cops are bad. Yes, all cops are bad. There's no such thing as a good cop. And the reason is because of these unconstitutional laws. They have to enforce the unconstitutional laws or they won't have a job. So it doesn't give them much credibility when they swear an oath of the Constitution and then they're out there getting paid to just violate people's individual rights. And of course, they chose to violate somebody's rights here, but there are a lot of unconstitutional laws that they.
So in the entire video, you will notice one thing that's missing. He never mentions the illegal false 911 calls. Tuapri was not arrested for being in the public building while harassing people. He was arrested for making fake 911 calls. He really, really needed to get arrested that day for his footage, and he did what he had to do. When he realized that he wasn't getting arrested with the trespassing, he had to push it one step further. Anyways, these pranksters or frauditors, they're pretty much the same thing. They're complete idiots. No amount of views is worth getting arrested.
First of all, hello, Ravenwing. Good to see ya. All right, great to have you here, as always. And again, before we get into the meat and potatoes of the next part, I want to reiterate what Troll just said. Because again, he's showing the DMA video, not the Tuapri video. DMA shows parts of the Tuapri video, but he doesn't show the ending. And you could go on Tuapri's channel right now and look for it yourself. Or, I could show it here if you want. But anyone who saw the video, absolutely, he does not get arrested for going in the building and filming. He gets arrested because after it's all said and done, Tuapri calls 911, makes false 911 calls. How could that be okay? How could anyone, anywhere, justify calling 911 over a stupid YouTube prank? Even if it was a legitimate beef with the First Amendment. You call 911 when someone's dying. My uncle, my brother, my cousin, my sister, my daughter, my best friend, laying on the ground, bleeding to death. I try to call 911. I can't get through because they're on the phone with Tuapri playing a joke on them. How could anyone accept that? How could anyone think that's okay? DMA goes out of his way to not even mention it. Look, guys, talk about false narratives, talk about lies. Look, guys, here's video of this guy getting arrested for filming in public. And completely edit out the part of the video where he makes a false 911 call, and that's what he gets arrested for.
You just have to enforce. So no, there's no such thing as a good cop. They're not all cops are bad people. As individuals, they could be fine gentlemen and fine women, but the actual job of being a police officer in itself makes them bad. Okay, so with that said, let's get to it. I just wanted to call, first let's call City Hall, and then we'll call the PD to see how it goes.
For all other calls, please press 0. Thank you. Thank you for calling.
Should just push 0 in the beginning, but you never know. Sometimes it makes you start over.
Charlottetown City Hall, this is Megan. How can I help you?
Hi, Megan. Hey, I am actually going to be doing some traveling. I'm not from West Virginia, but I wanted to come over there and check out your City Hall. And I was wondering if, if I bring my camera to document my own interaction, I was just wondering, are you guys going to call the police on me or have me removed from the building? I mean, is that like your policy to just call the police on free Americans? Just was wondering what's going on with that.
So as long as you maintain in the public areas, you'll be fine.
Okay, because I mean, I saw a video of Tuapri where he was in the public areas and he still had the cops called.
As long as you stay within the public area, you'll be fine.
Okay, great. So how come you guys called the cops on the other guy who was in the public areas?
I'm not going to answer you. I'm telling you, you can come as long as you stay in the public area.
Okay, so you guys learned your lesson then to not call the police on free Americans?
Sir, I hope you have a good day, and I hope you have the day you deserve.
Now that is hilarious. She hung up on him, but before that, she's like, have the day you deserve. Do better, DMA. You just got owned, and it turns out it's not going to be the only time in this video. The day he deserves is to be stuck next to a Karen that constantly nags him, and that's exactly what he has.
I hope you have the day you deserve. That was Megan, guys, so you can still hear the disdain. They got an education. They know that they messed up and that he wasn't breaking the law. He wasn't doing anything wrong, but they hate it. So that's the thing. A lot of times these officers and these public officials, they know the law. They just hate it, right? I've dealt with that a lot of times. They wish they could just throw you in a cage and arrest you, but like they can't. They're bound to the law just like everyone else. So you can see they're a disgrace over there. They hate freedom. I don't understand why so many people just hate freedom. It's crazy. So let's call the police department now.
Jefferson County Communications.
Hi there. Hey, I was wondering if I could speak to an officer, preferably a supervisor.
What's this in reference to?
I just had some questions. I am going to be visiting Charlestown. I just had some questions about the law.
We dispatch for all the police departments in Jefferson County, so I can take your information and have an officer from Charlestown give you a phone call.
Oh, there's not an officer there available?
No.
I'd like to speak with Officer Noble or Lieutenant Manning if they're available specifically.
Neither one of them are on. I can have Officer Manning give you a phone call, but like I said, there's not a direct line to them. I can give you the main number.
Okay, real quick, I want to address something. Graham says, does this guy hear himself? What an idiot. Like, does Denver Metro Audits actually realize how stupid he sounds? Here's the thing about DMA. KDZ, what's up? For those of you who don't know, and to get you caught up, in case you weren't, you missed the beginning, Tuapri walks into a building. He's playing his stupid butterfly act. He goes outside the building. Didn't get arrested, so he has nothing for his video. So he calls 911 and ends up getting arrested for false 911 calls. So now DMA is harassing the cops who arrested him. What's up, Christina? So now he's harassing the cops that arrested Tuapri by calling him and making this whole video about it and completely going out of his way to not mention the false 911 calls. specifically building the false narrative that he was arrested for filming. Not even mentioning the fact that he was actually arrested because he was making false 911 calls. So now he's calling these people, but like I said, there's someone in the chat that says, whatever, doesn't matter. What ends up happening is he builds this false narrative, right? And tells these flat out lies about Tuapri. But the thing you have to understand when you're trying to figure out, is DMA really that stupid? You got to remember that the classic clip, and for those of you who don't know, who haven't been in the scene for a long time, there used to be in the intro of Frauditor Trolls videos, there used to be a clip of DMA going 222, 333, 444, or 111, 222, 333. That clip is from a video where this paragon of intellect right here, his genius, is explaining that when you walk down the street and you see numbers, that's all part of some big, huge, multi-dimensional conspiracy theory to control and govern the actions of human beings by taking over their minds, by brainwashing them, by throwing these secret code number pads. They can't be address numbers. That's not possible. They can't be mile markers. No, that's not possible. It's all some big, insane conspiracy where they're using this secret code to talk to each other with these numbers. And he knows because he saw the pattern. He saw the 111 and the 222 and the 333. He's in on it. He figured it out. So now he's going to dedicate the rest of his life to harassing random people and harassing cops. And these cops keep hanging up on him. It's beautiful. He deserves worse.
Number for Charlestown Police Department, though, if you'd like.
Okay, yeah. What's that?
All right, it is 304
Uh-huh.
725
Okay.
2714.
I tried that one, and there's no one that answers the phone over there. It's just like a bunch
Is there an option to leave a voicemail?
Yeah. So that's what I have to do. I have to leave a voicemail.
Yeah, either that or, like I said, I can have an officer give you a phone call. I would just need your name and number, or at least your number.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you my phone number.
And you said specifically you wanted to talk to Lieutenant Manning, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I will let them know. They'll give you a phone call as soon as they can. I gotta let you go because I have a 911, okay?
Okay, thanks. Manning. Hello?
So get this, it looks like DMA didn't get enough of his dose of humiliation for today, and he's about to get humiliated yet again.
Sergeant Charlestown Police.
Hi. Hello?
What can I do for you today?
Sorry, you're cutting out. Who am I speaking with?
Sergeant Knott with Charlestown Police. Returning your call?
Knots, you said?
That's correct.
Okay. Can I get your badge number?
Well, I have unit numbers. My unit number is 104.
Okay, 104. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to call because I was planning on taking a trip over there to West Virginia, and I wanted to check out your town over there, Charlestown.
Now, before we hear what he says, I want to point something out. If you were a human with a soul and you lived on Earth and you weren't an idiot or a lunatic and you wanted to do what he's doing, you would call these guys, not what he's doing, because we know what he's doing is a game, but what he's trying to sell it to his fans as. If you were a human and you actually had a soul, what would you do? You would call them up and you would say, hey, I'm going to be in your precinct in a few days, and I wanted to get some footage there. What are your policies on footage so I know, where and what I can film or not film? Or maybe I could, talk to somebody in the department that handles, you know, that aspect of your business to see if I could get permission to film or maybe whatever. That's what a human being with empathy and a soul would say. And I guarantee you they wouldn't get hung up on if they said that. In fact, they might even get a guided tour of the facility. They might even be granted permission to film. Or they might explain exactly where they need to go to get their footage and how they need to do it. But instead, he's going to say the same thing I just said, but in his way. And then when they hang up on him, he's going to cry that these tyrants hung up on him. That's how they treat the public? Well, listen to how he asks the question.
Just wanted to make sure that if I, decide that I want to go into City Hall, that I'm not going to be violently removed from the building and then arrested and locked in a cage. I just wanted to make sure that I still have the freedom that in the United States to record public officials in the course of their duties. Okay, so he just hung up on me, guys. Oh, he's calling back. Let's see what happened. Hello?
Hello, looks like we got disconnected. Are you
Okay,
there?
yeah. Did you hear anything of what I said?
Yeah, you were wanting to know about going into, if you went into City Hall or some other place, if you would be in trouble for that. And I guess it would depend on how you act.
Well, what if I just did the same thing that Tuapri did, and I just went in peacefully and just documented my interactions and, was part of the free press?
You're basing your, or I guess his interaction on short video clips. So again, if you go any place at all in any state and you act normal or like a civil human being, then you're fine. If you decide to act up and break the law, then you'd be treated accordingly.
Okay.
So, do you have an actual question, or are you just?
Yeah, I was just very disturbed by the video, and your officer Noble there.
I was very disturbed by the video. Oh, wait. You mean you were disturbed by the part where he was wasting resources by making false 911 calls? Is that the part you were disturbed by? That's the part that disturbed me. In fact, that's the part that he got arrested for. Oh, that's right. I forgot. He never even brings that up. So either DMA really is that stupid, or he's purposely going out of his way not to mention it because it doesn't go along with his false narrative.
Everybody's disturbed over the video because of the fact that it's been cropped and cut and photoshopped, or however you want to call it.
And that's the thing that DMA and some of these frauditors don't understand. Tuapri is not a regular frauditor. He's a prankster. He has no interest in showing what really happened. What pranksters do is they cut and edit the footage to put a certain narrative. And that's what they do. You should be used to it by now. If you ever watch these pranks in the hood video, they always cut into something suspicious. You never know what really happened. The whole idea of YouTube pranks on YouTube is that most of them are fake. In this case, he is just completely twisting the narrative even more than Asshole Mo. So for DMA to look at that video and take it at face value, it just shows really how stupid he is.
Well, the parts that are in the video are pretty clear that he was physically removed. I mean,
I'm not going to debate it with you, sir. It's an active investigation. Again, if you go anywhere in the United States to visit and you act like a civil human being, you'll be treated accordingly.
Okay.
You violate laws, and it's a different story depending on what's going on. Okay?
Yeah. So just one last thing before you go. The officer. Oh, you're going to hang up? I wasn't done. I still have another question.
You have another question?
Yeah.
What would that be?
So you're saying that if you act like a civil human being, you'd be treated with respect and you're fine. So when Officer Noble and Lieutenant Manning walked in, immediately they were rude and disrespectful and escalated the situation right out the gate.
And there you're talking about a clip that's been cut.
Well, the clips that I'm watching are clear as day. So regardless if he cut other parts of it out, as soon as Officer Noble and Officer Manning came in,
5 or 10 minutes off of it, wouldn't that be a difference?
the interaction it's non-edited from the first interaction he had with both the police officers. That's non-edited, and
It was edited.
it was not.
Oh, I just flap around it.
Where do you flap around most house?
Wherever like the best stuff is. Hey, how are you? So yeah.
What's going on, man?
What's that?
What's going on?
What do you mean?
Do you have a reason that you're standing in here right now?
Oh, well, you seem a little bit aggressive.
No, I'm not being aggressive. I'm being forward.
No, you came up to me very
Okay, so they asked you to leave. You can stand outside and do whatever you want outside. Okay, but you can't be in here. Okay, you have no purpose for here.
Oh, yeah, I do.
No, what's your purpose then?
But you assumed I didn't have a purpose before you even asked.
Okay, because they've already told me what's going on. So what is your purpose for being here?
But as an officer, you're supposed to investigate both sides of the story.
Okay, so that's why I'm asking you.
So in this specific portion of the video, DMA is correct. It hasn't been edited, but Tuapri cut out a lot of the moments that happened before. So we don't know what he was saying to the staff, what he was doing technically off camera. And that's why Officer Noble came in hot. Did she come in too hot? No. Does she deserve a raise for dealing with this frauditor appropriately? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm not going to debate it with you.
Yeah, it seems like you're just trying to protect your.
Oh boy, here comes the bullshit parade. But before we get into that, where is it? Hold on. Do you collect baseball cards? No, I make frauditor and anti-frauditor cards. I make my own. Seriously though, no, I don't. I don't really have a baseball card collection. I have a comic book collection, although it's extremely depressing, guys. I had, starting in around 1983, I started buying comic books. Comic books I had went all the way back to the 50s. I had over 30,000 comic books. The boxes, I had them in boxes, in plastic, and I had the boxes stacked. Like one box and another box on top of it. One box and another box on top of it. Like that, all the way across the basement. There was a flood in the basement and all the bottom boxes got soaked. The water got so deep it got into the plastic. So at least half of my comic book collection is destroyed. To this day, I still have to dig through and see exactly what's left. Because some of the ones that were in the boxes that got flooded, because I did keep them all in plastic, some of those books did survive. But there's so many and so much of it is such a mess that to this day I still haven't cataloged all the ones that are still okay. But it was very depressing, very depressing. Yeah, see, that's what I should have done. Anyway, here's where this idiot talks about the Blue Line Gang. Never heard of asshole.
Blue Line tyrant gang members over there, and you're a disgrace just like Manning and Noble are, man. You need to do better.
You have yourself a nice day, sir.
You too, man. Believe it. Follow the Constitution, bud.
So,
all right. So you can see, guys, they're a disgrace. They hate transparency. They're just pieces of crap, man. And they're all protecting each other.
How do you talk to someone like that and expect them not to hang up on you? How do you talk to someone like that and expect them not to hang up on you? That's why these guys are scumbags. Because if it wasn't a city worker, if it wasn't an employee at work, and you talk to them like that, they probably would whoop your ass. You go after the people who you know aren't going to do anything. Conspiracy music's in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Always good to have you here, buddy. And so, that being said, is Danny still here? Danny, if you're still here, this next one is the one I was talking about. I wanted to get your opinion on this one.
Indians on Turtle Island, aka the Americas, and all the Caribbean islands. Shout out to all my airwalks, all my Danish airwalks in Jamaica, all my airwalks in Hawaii.
Now, good luck explaining that one without a bit of context. So this bloke claims to be a Cherokee. Now, he may be part Cherokee or whatever. I don't really know how that works. But if there's anybody watching this right now who's First Nations or Cherokee or whatever the case may be, tell me what's going on here. Please tell me he's not right, because if he is, then everything I thought I knew was wrong. Now, before we get into it and before this gets a bit messy, I get it. History was a bit of a shitter. It was tough for us too here in Ireland. Yeah, I might have white skin. It doesn't mean that our people didn't go through a lot of pretty hectic crap over the years. 800 or 900 of them, in fact, still going on right now. So I get it. But what this guy's talking about makes zero sense to me. I'm definitely going to need some nicknames for this guy down below.
Peace, love, energy, and infinite light to all my beautiful original Indigenous American Indians. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? Shout out, shout out. How's everyone doing on Turtle Island, aka the Americas? Hope everyone's doing their due diligence. Hope everyone's living bright. Hope everyone's having a beautiful day. Just know the sun is shining the brightest on you. And any dark problems you're going through, just know you'll always get over it no matter what. The only way anything will ever devour you is if you let it devour you. So how's everyone doing? Hope everyone's living it up, living life like it's golden. God damn it. Hope everyone's doing it, man. Ain't nothing to worry about, y'all. We ain't worried about nothing out here. We just doing what we got to do to get it through, you know? Make it to the youth, teach these children. So it comes to my attention that some of yous still don't know what the hell a Moor is. We're not Moors. Okay, we're not Moors, all right? All that Hotep shit, all that Pan-African shit, throw that out the window. When you claim to be a Moor, you're claiming to be an immigrant on your own land. Like, we're not Moors. We're not fucking Moors. Moor just means dirty North African. We're not a dirty North African. We're not from Africa, all right? Motherfuckers, Africans like, but your ancestors from Africa? No, my ancestors are not from Africa. My ancestors, our ancestors as the indigenous American Indians, our ancestors, the Aztecs, the Olmecs, the ancient Atlanteans, the Mayans, the Incas, those are our ancient ancestors. All right. Now, ancient Atlantis is our ancient culture.
Ancient Atlantis. Oh, lads, we're off to a blinding start here.
One of the beginnings, the oldest. That's why they don't teach about our shit, because they don't want you to know how powerful you are. They don't want the indigo children to know the true fucking brilliance, you know? The true blessings, the true, pure, glorified, intergalactical cosmic powers, you know? How we can telepathically speak to nature, to the animals, to the trees, and the other deities and entities throughout the universe. They want us programmed and stuck on this planet. They want us programmed and stuck and thinking race-side in this little motherfucking box.
Wouldn't have anything to do with the fact that everything you just said is absolute nonsense by any chance, with it?
Break out that matrix and jack out, dude. So all you American Indians claiming to be Moors, stop it. That's just as bad as claiming to be religious. You don't know shit about who you are. That's just sitting back listening to what another motherfucker say. Oh, Moors was the first black. No, them African Moors were, I guess y'all could say, the first black colonizers. Yeah, because those African Moors taught the Europeans how to colonize our indigenous land. Them African Moors don't like American Indians. So how the fuck are you an American Indian and you're a Moor? No, buddy, you're a moron. Yeah.
Are you talking about yourself? Well, the fact of them claiming to be American Indians or Moors both seem to be pretty ridiculous in my view. Again, I mean, if you're part Native American, I'm not really sure how that works. Sure, fine. But to claim that everybody in the United States who are evidently of African descent are Native Americans is bullshit. There's a little thing we can do called a DNA test. For example, mine. I thought I was 98.7% Irish. Turns out I'm actually 7% Indian.
No such thing as an American Indian being a Moor. No such thing as an American Indian being religious. No such thing as an American Indian being a Native American, you guys. Come on. Come on. Know the etymology of words. Know what shit means legally, too. Study Black Law's Dictionary if you can.
Ah, there we have it. Black's Law Dictionary. Did you study it by any chance? I doubt it somehow. You just know the words, don't you? As in the name of the book.
Study is a couple of other little encyclopedias that you can also read in your local library or your local archives, dude. Just study and look it up. Most of the shit is even on your fucking phones, you know. I don't really recommend phones. I always recommend going to a major archives or the Library of Congress. But, you know, if you're one of them lazy people, which you gotta get out that lazy stage, Google it, look it up on your phone, go to other websites, go deep into depth, go deep into the pages, go like 30 pages, 60 pages deep into information, you know. Find 10 different sources, 10 to 20 different sources of that and find and compare, you know. Don't just keep going off what the fuck you heard first. No. Even me, dude, I'll be contradicting if I told you to believe everything I say. Don't believe shit that I tell you.
Well, since you put it that way, I won't. How about that?
Look it up, bruh. The facts is right the fuck there. Just look it up. Just look it up. Just look it up. Just look it up. Because you motherfuckers are just so... I don't get it. Y'all don't like to learn. Y'all don't like to research shit. Y'all think as soon as you get out of school, you know everything. Why do y'all think school really teaches y'all how to think for yourself? School just, it's a concentration camp to program you to be obedient to a corporation, to be obedient to a system, to be obedient to their new world order structure. That's all schools are. It's that simple. It doesn't take, even children know this shit. You grew up in school knowing this is bullshit I'm learning. You grew up in school asking your teachers, am I even going to need this in real life? Everyone asked their teacher that. If you haven't asked your teacher that shit, you weren't trying to learn nothing in school. You didn't know what the fuck, you wasn't paying attention to what was going on or what was being programmed in your head. If you never questioned anything you were taught in school, you know you're a fucking bot, dude. You know you're programmed. And shame on your parents for even raising you that way. Cause we're not having no cuck. We ain't holding nobody fucking hands. We ain't shouldn't come shit. These motherfuckers ain't playing with us, so why should we play with them? So please stop. All my beautiful American Indians, stop claiming to be Moors. There's no such thing as a fucking American Indian being a Moor, dude. We're not fucking Moors. We're not 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 religious. We're not religious. We're not religious. We're not religious. We're not native. We're not native. We're not native. You gotta know the difference between native
and
indigenous. Indigenous is just like autochthonous. We are autochthonous of the land, rooted from the land, the original from the soil. That means our great grandparents been in this motherfucker, man. Y'all gotta understand this shit. This shit gets deep. This shit gets deep.
How come the Native American tribes don't?
So with that said, peace, love, energy, and light, man. Don't let nobody call you black. Don't let nobody call you African American. Don't let nobody call you a fucking Moor. All right. With that said, one love, y'all. We out of here.
That was the single greatest load of shite that I've ever heard in my life. I've heard a lot of shite on this channel over the years, but that was definitely top of the list for me. Now, this guy is a treasure trove of absolute nonsense. And some of the stuff on there, oh my God. Now, there's a good chance that this video is, well, actually, it's not even a good chance. It's guaranteed this video is getting demonetized because old mate over here cursing like a sailor while higher than the feckin' Sputnik, but I don't care. It was totally worth showing you guys. With that said, make sure and hit the like button, comment and subscribe and share this out to people. Otherwise, YouTube aren't going to push it out if it's demonetized.
I like this comment from Ray W. This guy's so stupid and so high, he'd have to take a drug test to figure out what drugs he's not on. $2 from Danny. This man makes my blood. He is not Native American. Yes, exactly. And here's your happy dance. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Luna Nights. What the heck did I wake up to? Another idiot who decided that black people are not from Africa, but they're actually Native Americans. But he thinks he's figured it out. They're not Moors after all. Oh, thank you for cracking the code. He goes, they're from Atlantis. Even if Atlantis was real, I don't think anyone's ever claimed that it was in North America. You do realize that the ancient Europeans didn't even know that North America existed, right? Or South America? Or our entire half of the planet? So how could they have written about a city in North America in ancient times when ancient people didn't even know that there was anything out there? They thought it was just water. Oh. The stupidity is insane. Insane. These people are so dumb. These people are so stupid. The ancient city of Atlanta. We're actually all from Georgia. Damn it. I love it. And so with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, unclean hands. Frauditor will end the SO registry vomit warning. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Yay.
Hey guys, what's going on? Got another video for you today. This one came down across my downloader. I said, oh yeah, I gotta cover this imbecile. This guy is a total waste of skin. Anyway, let's check out the video.
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Independent Dash First Amendment Auditor, and it's education time. Because today here on my channel, instead of doing an auditing video, I'm going to do an educational video right here on my channel.
Looks like somebody's been to Walmart, bought themselves a pretty little girly hat. You know there's a men's section at the Walmart too, don't you there, Jeff?
So stick around. You might learn something, okay? And I will go ahead and make it bigger so you guys can see it. There you go. So these are my 3 charges. Evidently, a lot of you goddamn dumbasses out there think I have multiple charges.
Exactly, Jeff. You have 3 charges there. More than 2 charges is multiple. Multiple. 3 times. Boy, this guy is stupid. He looks stupid and he is stupid.
Despite what you see on your screen. Now, I hope your eyes are good.
All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, Unclean just pointed this out, but I'm going to reiterate. This guy is so stupid. He put on the screen of his video a sheet of paper, other current convictions listed under different case numbers used in calculating the offender's score are possession of depictions of minors engaged in sexually explicit conduct in Pierce County, case number 11, blah, 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 blah. And under that, 3 different charges. He says, I can't believe these trolls are saying I have more than one charge. Look at this piece of paper. See how it shows I have 3 different charges on it? I told you there's only one. Wait a minute. You're showing us. This goes back to what I say, and this is a beautiful piece of evidence of the argument I always make. The narrative never matches the content. And their sheeple, sycophant, lens-licking, crayon-munching, paint chip-smoking fans always buy the narrative. You look at their comment section and they believe every word the guy says, even if it directly contradicts what they're looking at with their freaking eyes. This guy is literally saying right now, look with your eyes at this piece of paper that shows you something completely different than what I'm telling you it's showing you. It would be exactly the same as saying, guys, everyone says I have a picture of a dog. I don't know why people keep telling me that. Look, here it is. You could clearly see it's a picture of a giraffe. I mean, are you stupid? Are you blind? Look at that. That's a giraffe. That is not a dog. Why do you people keep accusing me of having a picture of a dog? It's clearly a giraffe. And then the fans go in the comments, hey, you're right, that is a giraffe. How come people are accusing him of having dog pictures? It's just a giraffe picture. He said it. You need further evidence? There's a lion. There's a lion. Still don't believe me? Here's a tiger. I'm going to keep going because these dogs are damn cute. And ladies and gentlemen, here's a picture of a hippopotamus. And don't forget the tortoise. And finally, and most importantly, last but not least, my favorite picture of all, my all-time favorite animal, a platypus. A parried platypus.
Hope you know how to read. If not, I feel sorry for you. But you gotta work on your reading shit on your own time. But for the video, anyways, here are my charges.
Attempt robbery, first degree. That's that one. That's what that line right there means. It's the number 1. Attempt robbery in the first degree. Date of sentence current. Sentencing court, Pierce County, Washington. Now, I don't know about you, but I can read just fine. I don't see anywhere that says Florida. Does that say Florida? No, I don't think it does. It says Pierce County, Washington, where I'm originally from.
Well, let's take a look at his most recent picture as shown on the Florida Department of Law Enforcement SO Predator file, Florida. Just because you're from, wherever you say you're from there in Washington, doesn't mean you haven't lived in Florida. That's why they have it listed down there, because you lived in Florida. What is wrong with your brain, man? Well, obviously, looking at the charges, that was a stupid question.
Okay. Born and raised in Washington.
Chili loving now, ladies and gentlemen. Chris Kelling with $2. Here's your Hezokuai happy dance. All right. Thank you very much. All right, here we go. Hey, Hezo Mom. My fans are saying that lady sneaking behind you stealing stuff again. And the rest of them are saying, hello, Hezo Mom.
I hope I've helped on that alone. dumbasses. Date of crime, 1709. And you know what's sad? I shouldn't even have to do this because, you guys have my file right there in front of you. Most of you do anyways. And you can't even read that off right.
No, you don't have to do this, but you do it. Why do you do it? If you don't have to do it, why are you doing it? Why are you so angry? That's not good for your system, You're going to get all kinds of nervous hives and, your heart's going to get all weak and stuff on you. Just go on with your life and move on.
So I got to make a video to correct your dumbasses. How fucking sad is that? Adult, obviously. And here, this is the part I want you guys to pay attention in the video. Hence the reason why I'm doing this in the first place. Because you guys just don't fucking get it. Type of crime, V. V for violent. V for violent. Yeah. Robbery. I'm sorry. Attempt robbery. I don't know how you attempt anything, but more on that later if there's time. Attempt robbery. V for violent. Conveniently left out on purpose. Next one. Criminal impersonation. Basically what that means, there's no room to put it in there, but it says criminal impersonation of a police officer is the term for that. Current, Pierce County, Washington, 1709. Again, adult, NV. What's NV stand for, dumbasses? Non-violent.
Yeah, I'm sitting here getting kind of bored. I'm waiting for the education. When are you going to start educating us there, son? Because right now, you're just hollering at your TV screen.
But I saved the best for fucking last. Possession, depictions of minors in sexually explicit conduct. Yeah, right? Fucked up, right? Same current, same place, same date, adult. But pay attention. NV. Non-fucking violent. What's the S mean? I'm glad you asked. Non-violent sex crime. That's why I say it's a victimless crime.
Sorry, you're wrong again. It is a victim to crime. There are victims to this whole exploitation of children, and you just add to the fuel to get more content so people like you, your twisted, disgusting mind, can look at it.
I have no victims. I'll say it again for you haters that can't stand this shit because you're uneducated. Non-violent sex crime. I thought sex was physical. If it was physical, then that would be a violent sex crime because it's physical. But I don't know if you guys understand what depictions mean. It's another fancy word for pictures because you're uneducated. What victims? I don't have any victims. And if you guys can, find their fucking phone numbers and whatnot, call them up and I'll fucking apologize. What victims? I don't have any victims. This is real money, by the way. Not fake. Ugh. I'll take $100 bill and fucking show you. Oh, my bad. It shows backwards. Does that look like fake money to you? Major shout out to Aza. I hope I said your fucking bitch ass name right. I really don't care nonetheless. But one more piece of advice from all of you that are sharing my shit. People that are sharing my shit like this and my Florida shit, you guys are actually going to help me with evidence because all I got to do is just fucking show this to my lawmakers. You know what I'm saying? All this is going to get shown.
Uh-oh. What's this little culprit up to? Is he turning into a Chili de Castro and going to sue everybody on the internet for exposing him for the public information that we shared that he uploaded himself?
Yeah. So all this is going to get shown to when I go down to the Capitol and whatnot, and with my groups and whatnot. And we're going to change the laws. We are working on it right now, actually, behind the scenes, which you guys don't even know.
By his groups, I wonder what he's talking about. MAP, NAMBLA, what are we talking about here, Jeff? What are we talking about? And you live in Washington State. What law are you trying to change? There is no law in Washington State. It's been taken over. It's done.
We're going to abolish the registry. Big things are coming down the pike when it comes to me.
I'm of the opinion that that money he's holding up is either play money or he just sold something that was rather valuable and he got some money for it. That way he can have a green screen behind him with a fake picture, you know, in his $10 Walmart hat and look important, sound important, and scream and holler and do all that stuff like a little girl. But anyways, I've had enough chomo for one day. I think I'll get rid of him right now because I can't stand to watch this guy anymore. I'm going to go take a shower, get cleaned up, then I'm going to watch TV, then I'm going to go to bed. Love y'all. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, this guy all right. I had Jeffrey Sutton basically just said flat out, yes, I had those pictures. So what? He didn't try to deny it. He didn't try to excuse it. He didn't try to explain that he realized he has a problem and needs help. He said, yeah, I had him, so what? It's not like I beat somebody up. So you had the pictures? Well, yeah, of course I did. There was a time, not long ago, when right now, because he posted that on the internet, and again, the time I'm talking about was probably before there was an internet, to be honest. But I always grew up being told that if anyone ever found out that you were a sex offender, you were a dead man. Now, people are finding out what this guy did, and he's getting more subs, and people donating more money. What the hell? Are you serious? He never even tried to explain like that he knew it was wrong. In fact, the exact opposite. Yeah, I did it. So what? What's wrong with that? It's not like I stabbed somebody. It was nonviolent. Seriously? How could this be okay? How could anyone think this is okay? This is the next step. This is what people like him are out there, and they're posting these videos where they're saying this stuff, and it's like, look at what. See, I've been harping on this a lot the last few days, but it's true, and it just keeps going more and more. In fact, this is a good segue into the next thing I wanted to talk about. So lately, and I mean like the last couple weeks, it's been there's it's been a slow process. If you look at the entire history of it, and what I'm talking about, like overall, is going from a couple random idiots videotaping inside a post office, going from that to what we just saw, and how the whole series, the whole routine, the whole First Amendment auditing bit became what it is now. And if you look at it through history, there are certain moments where there were like these little bumps. For example, the pandemic caused a huge influx. In fact, I remember having conversations with other creators before the pandemic hit hard about how this whole frauditing thing's almost over. We probably got another good maybe 6 months or so, and there's not going to be such thing as an auditor anymore. Then the pandemic hit, and it blew up because everybody wanted to protest the mask mandates by becoming frauditors and frauditing mask mandates and going into buildings, filming themselves walking into buildings that tell them that you're not allowed to enter without a mask. So that became huge, right? And that reignited the whole thing. Now it seems that recently, somewhere along the line, someone decided that the California crew was too mellow, too nice, too friendly, too polite. So the New York crew is going to double down on the evil of frauditing. And they're going to start blatantly filming themselves legitimately committing crimes that you can't argue technically it's legal. Stealing oranges, sucker punching women in the back of the head, putting on safety bicycle gloves but using them as weapons. And then last night, Eli's live, and he's hanging out with his buddies talking about, yo, my peeps, yo, we got Brooklyn artists now showing us how it's done, man. We got easy cameras on, beating up that girl with that glove, man. We need to get that glove. We all need to start wearing that glove. They're not looking at these guys and saying, whoa, hey, wait a minute. Okay, now you guys are pushing it too far. No, they're looking at these guys as an inspiration. Same thing with Tua Pre. He's going out there, turning the whole frauditing thing into the joke that we already knew it was. And the other auditors, they're not looking at him and saying, whoa, wait a minute. You're making it too obvious that this stuff is just a stupid prank. No, they're praising the guy. This is the future of auditing. This is the next step. This is how we do it. Meanwhile, we got Flex Your Freedoms literally trying to put together a militia, filming himself, marching into town hall with 10 other guys, all with freaking, not AKs, come on, AR-15 strapped to their chests. The best part of that video, for those of you who didn't see it, the best part of that video was that as soon as, okay, real quick, just if you don't know the story. So as soon as Flex Your Freedoms, which is grandma, okay, Billy Buttcrack, as soon as he got out of prison, he went live and said that this is it. That's the last straw. He's going to put together a militia. And it's not just going to be a couple idiots with cameras anymore. It's going to be a militia that's going to fight for their rights. So within a couple days, he did a live stream where he did it. He got all of his buddies together. They all strapped on their AR-15s, fired up their cameras, went to the police station, stood in front of the police station, and they were ready, and they live streamed all day, and not a damn thing happened. The cops completely ignored them. It was glorious. It was glorious. It was absolutely glorious. They're just waiting. They're just waiting. They're looking at the cops as they walk by, and the cops are just. No one said a word to them all day. And you could tell after a couple hours, like by noon, Flex Your Freedoms is he's in the middle of the street, he's filming himself. He's like, oh guys, I know these tyrants are gonna do something. I know it. I'm ready, man. I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to go. Nothing happens. It was great. Maserati 5000 GT for $10. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Maserati, and here's your Hezokuai happy dance. All right, thank you so much. I understand you're angry, but my deaf dead cat just came in the room and asked you to keep it down. All right. And now, ladies and gentlemen, just to give those of you who have headaches and hearing problems and all the like, a little bit of a break from the shouting, crazy Hezokuai. We're back to ASMR Hezokuai. And today we're going to discuss the stupidity of the butterbrain douche canoes. And perhaps we'll even get into the deeper meaning of the wonderful world of Black's Law Dictionary. The one and only most important dictionary anyone's ever read.
But first, it's time to get low and slow, baby. Because I'm here to explain to everybody the wonderful intensity of stupidity that comes from these butterbrain douche canoes. All day, every day, they will say they're gonna poop.
What does that mean? I don't know. I have no idea. You have no idea. They have no idea because they're a bunch of butterbrain douche canoes. So let's see what else we got in store. How about something really fun and exciting, ladies and gentlemen? This next video, I'm not going to say anything to set it up. It speaks for itself. It's called May 12th, 2023. That's tomorrow. Let's see what this video is. Yes! That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The return of Tones Overthinks It tomorrow. Yes. Another round of applause for the return of Tones. Can't wait. That's going to be great stuff. Love it. Always. Good morning, Scotto. Good to see you. Great to have you here today. Thank you for coming out. All right, so the next video I have in store for you people today is a video from Takedown Exposing Frauditors, another future guest on the Saturday Night Snafu with Hezokuai and the Frauditor News Network. This video is called Frauditor Busted Lying Over and Over, because that's what they do. Your rantings could wake people up better than an iPhone alarm. Well, that's why I do it in the morning. To keep it going. To keep it flowing. Y'all be knowing. That's what we do. That's how we do over here on the Hezokuai YouTube Frauditor Follies YouTube channel. Here you go, ladies and gentlemen. Frauditor busted the landlord.
Why will you lock them? I'm allowed to be in there.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm not here to talk about guns. I'm not protesting them or anything. I'm here to talk about Casey Cameraboy and why he gets this reaction in schools, public schools, colleges, universities, whatever, schools. He's in there with his hoodie zipped up around his neck and sunglasses on. And we all know in 2023, there has been 39 incidents, 17 deaths, and 30 injured in schools this year. High number, very, very high number. And there's been more than 13,900 people killed with gun violence so far in 2023, 5 months into the year, which is another massive, massive number. And the numbers keep increasing. But like I said, guys, this is not about protesting guns. This is about Casey Cameraboy and why he gets this reaction. So when you want to go into a school, which we already covered, any type of school, university, public, and you got your hoodie wrapped up around your head, zipped up around your neck, and sunglasses on a beautiful sunny day, well, this is the type of reaction you're going to get, because you guys always say in this day and age, well, it is a dangerous place today, and people do crazy things. And this is the reason why people are nervous in these public spaces, and you're not helping the situation. Anyways, guys, let's get into the video and see what kind of disturbance he's stirring up today. Like always, please subscribe to the channel. Channel's doing amazing things, and hit the like button. It tickles the algorithm, and I'll see you guys down in the comments.
Yeah, we're just taking a tour first. Thank you.
For what?
For our own personal reasons.
Are you with Fresno Unified?
No, I'm with the public.
Huh?
I'm with the public.
For what?
We're private citizens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
John, can you come up here, please?
That's right, you. Tell them with the code 3. Well, let
I
me.
have people up here that are videotaping me, that they are own private citizens. I need help. Thanks.
Get a new candy?
I don't like this candy.
Hi, can I help you?
Not yet. Not yet. Don't touch my camera. That'll be assault if you touch me.
You don't have permission to videotape.
I don't need your permission, man. Who are you here?
Yeah, you do need permission.
I don't. You're in a
Can I
public
ask what you're
space.
doing? This is not a public space.
Yeah,
No, this
Unified
is-
School District is a public
It
space.
is not.
It gets money from the government.
It is not. You do have to leave.
No, it gets money from the public.
But that is not.
Yeah, this is a public lobby, man.
No.
Who are you here?
You are going to have to take
Yeah.
a step outside.
It doesn't work that way, man.
Yes, it does.
No.
Can I ask for some identification, please?
What? For what?
This is Fresno Unified School
Yes.
District.
And you guys get money from the government.
This is a building for the school district.
Yes, and you guys get
So
money
I
from the
can ask
government.
for some identification.
No, you don't have to.
Yeah. Can you go ahead and call security?
You can go whoever you want. Well, anyways, where can I place a public records request?
That would be down at our school district.
Where's it
office, Tulare and M Street.
Okay. Can I have the address, please? I'm not from here, so I'm not familiar with the streets and stuff.
You know what? You've not been real cooperative with me.
Yeah, but that doesn't work that way, man.
Yeah, actually it does.
No.
Common courtesy.
Yeah.
So our district office is on the corner of Tulare
Yeah.
and M Street.
This is a district as well.
No, this is one of our buildings for Fresno Unified. It's
Yes.
where we do professional learning.
Yeah, I understand that. But it's a public building as well.
Right.
It's paid by the tax dollars. Yes.
I'm not sure what it is you need from us.
I needed to place a public records request.
Okay, that's not this building.
Okay. So where's it at? Can you give me the address, please? And then CC is that.
I am asking that you turn off the cameras. You
We
do
don't have
not
to.
have
I
permission
don't need
to
it.
videotape me. Yes, you do.
I don't. You're a public employee.
I'm asking that you turn the
You
cameras
can ask,
off.
but we refuse, man.
Julie Severance.
You touch my camera, that'll be assault, man.
I'm not touching your
Don't
camera.
touch my camera.
I'm
Don't
not
get up
touching
to me.
anything.
Don't get on my personal space,
Don't
man.
get in my face.
You don't get in my face. You walked all the way over here.
I walked over to talk to her.
Yeah.
That's what I'm allowed to do.
Yeah. Don't touch me, man.
I'm not. I haven't touched you. I
Yeah.
have not
Well, you were
touched
about
you
to
at all.
touch me.
I wasn't about to touch you.
Yeah.
I
Don't even
never
attempt
touched
to
you.
touch me, man. That'll be assault. I charge you for that.
I can charge you.
Wow, the guy dressed up like the Unabomber here. What are you gonna do? Pepper spray her, push her, kick her? What are you gonna do, Casey Camera Boy? You just assuming she's gonna touch you? What's next? What's next, buddy?
Harassment too.
That's not
You're
harassment.
gonna talk to me.
You actually came up to me.
Because you're videoing me.
You came out of your way to just come and
I
talk
came
to
to
me.
talk to her
Okay, but you came and talked to me here.
because you're videoing me and I don't want you to.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah, no, I don't have it right now with me. Video back. That would be a good thing, huh? No.
You're being a hypocrite. You telling me not to film, but then you want to film me. What kind of logic is that?
This is the same as a school section.
John, what was your name?
Okay, since it is on camera,
Burkasar?
I've asked you to leave and you're refusing.
Yeah, but this is a public lobby. I'm allowed to be here.
No, actually it belongs to Fresno Unified. You're not
Yes.
an employee. You have no business being here.
I do have a business. I just
What is
told
your
you.
business?
Place of public records, supposed to
And
be
that is not
superintendent.
where, that is
Yeah, that's why
not
you're
this
gonna
building.
direct me where I'm supposed to go.
I have directed you.
You haven't given me the address yet.
I've told you where it is.
Yeah, but I don't remember.
So you've got a hood up, sunglasses on.
It's cold out there.
You're not outside.
Well,
So
it's
I've
so
asked
cold.
you to leave.
Yeah, well, the thing is, we don't have to leave.
Yes, actually you
No.
do.
No, I pay for this lobby here. My tax dollars pay for this. That's the reason why you guys are getting money from the government.
Okay, you have what you need.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna,
Please
if you, yeah, I'm gonna leave whenever I want to. I'm still not finished with my tour. I have the legal right to be here, man,
What legal right is that?
because I pay for this lobby. This is a public lobby. It is that way, man.
I disagree.
You can disagree. Then you should find yourself another job at the public sector. For example, McDonald's. I'm not allowed to record there. So then there you can kick me out. But here you work for the public. You're saying this is not my first word. I'm trying to educate you, man.
You know what you're doing is actually.
Your feelings do not trump my rights.
We asked them to leave, and they are not. They're not present. No, I didn't.
All right. All right. All right. I'm calmed down a little bit, guys. I've calmed down a little bit. Listen. What I wanted to do, I actually had a dream once where, like, I saw Casey Camera Boy in the wild, snuck up behind him, and tied his ponytail to a lead weight. And then just let it go. Ah! Oh, that would be so fun. Get a butcher knife for Casey. Yeah. See, this is one of the reasons why. Oh, the hate. Like, these guys, they always, a cop pulls someone over and asks them for ID, and their response is, "You guys earn the hate. You guys earn the hate." Treating women like that, treating people like that at all, men, women, children, any human being, the way you treat them, you earn the hate. And I hate it when they say, if you don't want to be filmed, get a job in the private sector. One, frauditors like Silence Boy, your boyfriend, KC, and you, as a matter of fact, as well as SGV and Pito Libre and a million other you idiots, audit private businesses. So saying, if you don't want an auditor to harass you, get a job in the private sector, doesn't work. Because auditors harass private sector employees too, as well. You know what? After watching 6 hours of Eli Audit yesterday, maybe my problem is not that they're so stupid they don't understand. Maybe it's because they speak a different language. Maybe if I explain it in their language, maybe they'll understand what I'm saying better. So let me try and say it in words that they'll understand. Yo, my peeps, you motherfuckers are a bunch of motherfuckers. You got my motherfucking shit, motherfucker? Y'all's a bunch of fucking idiots, you motherfucking shithead motherfuckers. The way you treat motherfuckers ain't right, motherfucker, you dig? The way you motherfuckers act ain't right, you pieces of shit motherfuckers. Don't you understand that you a dumbass motherfucker? My peeps? Shit. Now maybe that they can understand. Maybe now they'll learn something. Now that I said it in those terms. I try not to swear too much on here, but like I said, I'm trying to put it in terms that maybe they'll understand. Maybe now they'll learn something. Anyway. Oh, I'm sorry. The Forgiven Jerry's right. I missed one. I'm sorry. Judy Johansson, you weren't here earlier when I turned on my light to highlight your painting. Hello, Judy. Every single day I point out to everyone that my fan Judy Johansson painted that painting. I go out of my way to mention it every day. You are a rock star. We love you. I love you. Thank you for joining us. Glad that you're here. Yes. Judy Johansson is fantastic. P. Burns II, I can't get used to you swearing. Like I said, I try not to swear a lot. Or at all, really, when I'm on here. But again, I was thinking, well, maybe that's all they understand. Kids being killed by sickos going into schools. So get the fuck out. There should be no question that they cannot audit anything to do with schools. But that's just it. There are no limits. They're auditing private businesses. They're auditing schools. They're auditing churches. They're auditing military bases. And in their world, the answer is, if you don't like it, too bad. Because none of your rights matter. None of your rights matter. Only the cameraman. But not even, see, that's the thing. They always like to refer themselves as the cameraman, but that's not true. Only the auditor's rights matter. Because if you film them, you're doing something wrong. Even though it's all about filming in public, if you're in public and you film them, you're doing something wrong. So it's not the cameraman, it's the auditor. Only the auditor it matters. Every single other person in the world, in the country that they're trying to build, that's more free. In the country they're trying to build, that's more free, that has more freedom, that embraces the Constitution completely and absolutely, in which no constitutional amendments shall be infringed. In that world, the way they're trying to build it, everyone who is not a First Amendment auditor needs to hide in their basement with their doors locked and their windows shut with the shades drawn. Because the second you go outside, there is an expectation of privacy in public. If you don't like it, go home. Don't go out in public. So you're telling me, why do I say the frauditors are the tyrants? Because you're telling me I have to stay home? You're telling me I have to stay home. You don't want to be filmed? don't go out in public. So I have to stay home against my will because you're telling me I can't go outside. Create your own privacy. Close the windows. What if I want to get some sunlight in my life? What if I don't want to spend extra money on my electric bill when it's a sunny day and I can open the window and let the sunlight in? Nope! Not allowed! I have to shut the blinds and close the windows to create my own privacy. What if I want to run to the post office, drop off a letter, and run out in 5 seconds? I can't do that because you guys decided that they can't have a kiosk. They have to have a secret room in the back, locked up, and they take all their customers in the back and hide them behind locked doors to do any transaction, even buying a stupid stamp. I can't do that anymore. In your more free version of this country, I can't just walk down the street without having to worry about you idiots. I need to stay home. Or, well, no, and I can't just walk into the post office. I can't just walk into the DMV. No, I have to wait until somebody who works there takes me in the back and locks me in a secured room so that they can create privacy. €3.50 from Bano. Thank you so much. Here's your happy dance. All right. Oh, man, these guys. So these guys, they don't get it. It's like they say these things and they never, ever, ever. Well, I shouldn't say that. See, this is the problem with so much of explaining these things, monologuing on these things, trying to do commentary on these things. This is one of the issues that we face as commentators, is that there's two different levels of this stupidity. There's people who are so stupid that they actually believe in this crap. Like, say, for example, San Joaquin Valley. I truly believe that he actually believes this stuff. He's wrong, but it's the level of people who really are just that stupid. And then the other level is people like Casey Camera Boy and Josh Abrams and several other ones that if you sit down and talk to them, they know exactly what they're doing. They know it's wrong. They know it's a scam. They know it's a grift. They don't care. They just don't care. So they definitely don't deserve any respect. So because of that, sometimes, like just now, I'll be trying to say something and then I'll start tripping over my own words. Not because I don't know what I want to say or I don't know how to say it, but because I'll start to say, like, these idiots, they don't know any. Well, you know what? Actually, there are some that do know better and some that don't. And that's part of the problem is they're two different groups of two different levels of stupidity. The point is, what I was starting to say was they never ever think any of their ideas out to a logical conclusion. And that's why I'm like, well, wait a minute. Some of them actually do. They just don't care. Others are too stupid to do it. But you never get to that point. Like when they say, if you don't like being filmed, don't go out in public, their brain doesn't comprehend what they're actually saying. They're saying that we all need to just hide in our homes because maybe, possibly a 1 in 100,000 chance we might run into one of these idiots on the street. We're better off never even leaving our homes in the first place. You don't want to be filmed by one of us? Stay home. Don't go out in public. So now you decide when and where I can and can't go. Who's the tyrant now? You, the auditor, decide that I cannot leave my home. Who's the tyrant now? If you don't want me to film you, get a job in the private sector. Oh, so now you're going to tell me where to work? You're going to tell me it's up to you to tell me that I should get a job in the private sector? Who's the tyrant now? You're telling me when and where I can't go? You're telling me when and where I can't work? You're telling me who I can talk to? You're telling me what I can say? I cannot tell you to stop filming me? You're going to limit my freedom of speech to tell you to stop? To tell you that I don't like being filmed? Who's the tyrant now? And then earlier, I had douche canoes in here. I had Rogan here. And you know what? Even David was saying something. Normally, as long as he doesn't get nuts, David's all right, whatever. He sent me, I always talk about all the great gifts I got from my fans. Even David sent me a gift. He gave me this Grateful Dead sticker, which is pretty awesome. No time to hate. So that's cool. I dig that, whatever. But even he did it earlier in the chat. He was saying, oh, what the hell did he say? I can't scroll back to it. It was like over an hour ago. News now enemy. Wait a minute. Time out. I thought having to hide in your house was the opposite of freedom. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. These idiots are fighting for something that if they get it, they're going to make the world worse. They're going to make us less free. They're taking away our freedoms. What's up, Chelsea? I enjoy a good Hezokuai rant. Thank you. That's what we're here for. The way I look at it, at this point, now that I've been doing this for a couple years, I think I've got it down to a science now. My show is about a rant and then a cool down with some happiness and some happy dance. All right. So it's about watching idiots, getting mad at the idiots, taking out your aggression at the idiots through me screaming at them and stabbing the shit out of my doll. And then smiling and having fun to start our morning in a good mood with some more happy dances. All right. Yes. Anyway. Yeah, it's they're trying, and that's what I'm saying when I say they don't. What's up, Gamer88? They don't think it through to the logical conclusion. Some of them because they're too stupid to do so, and other ones because they just don't care because they know that it's bull, and they know that Greg Jonick just gave me $2. You need to taste news now, Voodoo. All right, we get a taste for this one. Here you go. All right.
Thanks a lot, Greg. Thanks a lot, you bunghole. Now I gotta get tased because of you. Who do you think? Ouch! Ow! Stop! Who do you think you are hitting me in the back of the head? Easy camera on? Ow! Oh no! Hey, Blackheart, I'm gonna get you too. You know. Dang, nabbit. That hurt. You people are mean. Meanie McMeanie faces. Listen, Meanie McMeanisons. I can't believe I got tased again. You.
I'm sorry. He's, I think he's upset because his trial's coming up. For those of you who are just joining us who weren't aware, yes, News Now Voodoo does have a trial coming up for his back unpaid child support and to see if he can get off a house arrest. So what's been going on is that I sent out through email this morning, I sent out subpoenas to Blackheart Knight was subpoenaed by the prosecution to testify against him. News Now Douche Canoe was subpoenaed to testify as a character witness in his defense. And one of the Bobs from the Graham and Bob show, the Voodoo Bob, has been also subpoenaed to testify. Because he's in outer space right now, we don't know what side he's going to take, but he's definitely been subpoenaed to show up. And of course, the main testimony is going to be from Baby Voodoo himself. Unclean hands. So it's going to be an amazing thing to see what happens. It's going to be the trial of the century, bigger than OJ, bigger than Darrell Brooks, the biggest trial of all time. And for those of you who just joined us and didn't know, there's an election coming up. And the main candidate who won the primary election has been working in the background to make a deal with News Now Voodoo to pardon him for his house arrest after the trial if he's found guilty. Ladies and gentlemen, candidate number 8, literally because he's Voodoo Doll number 8, he's numbered. He's got his hair slicked back because he's a fancy pants politician. Candidate number 8 won the primary election this morning, which means this is this month's grand prize in this month's raffle. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. There are only 3 more Voodoo Dolls left in the world to be given away, and this is one of them, and it's going to be the grand prize for this month. This one looks great, by the way. Look at the detail on that. You can see the little lenses on the camera there. And look, the handcuffs actually come with a little key for the handcuffs. That's an awesome little detail there. News Now Moron, the little heart, the teeth, the eye, everything. Beautiful. Shoes untied because how stupid they are. These things are great. So all y'all have that to look forward to. I have the original packaging that Salacious shipped them in, so you're going to get it in a bag like this, tied up with a nice little green and purple bow, because it matches the color scheme of my text, the purple and green. So that's good stuff. That's good stuff. It's both. And so, typical political candidate from Florida, dag nabbit. Wait a minute. Did I get another super chat from Bano? Definitely an 8 because he ate the last one. Oh no. Why is 10 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9. There it is. 249 euros from Bano. Taco Terry versus Voodoo. The winner gets tased. The winner gets tased. Here's your happy dance, buddy. All right. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. Thank you so very much. Oh, Christina Probst says, my left arm has a voodoo doll tattoo. I need him. All right. That would be amazing. Who knows? You never know. You could win. Put an I love Salacious in the chat if you want a free entry. First one to type it gets a free entry. You do need him, Christina Probst says Salacious. All right. Tay's the bad dad joke. Yeah, right? You need to say that you know there could be an army being created so that they can be unleashed on us. There is an army being created so they could be unleashed on us. An army of frauditors. Like I was saying earlier, for those of you who missed it, on freaking Eli's live stream yesterday, he was live for 6 hours. And at one point during the stream, he was talking about how awesome it is that Brooklyn Audit doubled down on the fact that he's a thief. How much of an inspiration that is for other auditors. To get real. To keep it real. Yeah, real dumb. And he was also talking about how this easy cameras on douche canoe knocked that woman in the back of the head and then put on that glove. I called him out for putting on that glove. Eli's like, man, we need to find where he got that glove so we could all get him. We all need to be wearing those when we're out here in the street. Auditing and punching people out with our brass knuckle gloves. Yeah. That's how you do it. That's how you stand up for freedom. By running around knocking people out and pepper spraying people. Yeah. Stealing stuff. Yeah. That's how you stand up for freedom and rights. By being active arbiters of chaos. Christina Probst really, really wants that voodoo doll. I love Salacious. I've loved you for a very long time at this point. Please, 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 give me that damn voodoo doll. Oh, man, that's awesome sausage. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages, it's been a wonderful. And ladies and gentlemen, I just realized that I got $20 from Phil. Because I'm selfish, these 10 entries are all mine. I need stress relief, and the tasing of a politician would be so satisfying. Here's your happy dance, Phil. All right. Thank you very much. Oh, that's so awesome. Phil, you're great. Yeah, we love you. I love all you guys so much. Best fans in the world, like I always say. And so, that all being the case, all over the place, screaming in your face. Sorry about that. Could I make it quieter like this in general? I always thought the only thing you liked about was my rants, but I don't want to blow your earballs out either. Give you guys, ringing in the ears. Like I always used to feel like the day after a rock and roll concert. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages, don't forget, every Saturday on this very channel, the Frauditor Follies channel, is the Saturday Night Snafu show starring Hezokuai and Frauditor News Network. This Saturday's guest, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, SMR Lab 777. And then on Saturday, May 20th, Professor Crack from the Idiopathic Truth. That's right. May 27th, Takedown, Exposing Frauditors is going to be here. Right here on this channel. Live. And then on June 3rd, we're going to kick off June with According to Asia. Maybe by then, that stupid lawsuit that idiot was just threatening because she mentioned that he's an SO, and he's proud of it. June 10th, Frauditor Wrangler, the leader of the Troll Patrol. That's right. June 17th, ladies and gentlemen. Part 2 of Blackheart Night versus News Now Voodoo, the sequel. Yes, yes, yes. And then on June 24th, ladies and gentlemen, Katie's Hood. Love the ladies, love the ladies. July 1st, Welsh News Network. We're going to have Dan and Becca here. And then on July 8th, Debo's Nation. July 15th, another lovely lady, Miss Mandy 777 is going to be here. July 22nd, Mark the Sarcastic Law Student. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're going to wrap up July. July 29th with the one, the only, the legend herself, the queen, Mrs. Schrodinger's cat. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We got a great lineup coming up this next couple months on the Saturday show. And don't forget to stay tuned on the morning show. We love having you guys in the mornings. Thank you for joining me. And like I always say, at the end of the day, a hip, hip, hooray. I just got to say that when it's time to go is when my Elvis gnome is going to show and going to say, oh, yay, 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 I'm all shook up. This is my secret ending just for those who stuck around. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys. You're the best. Seriously, legitimately, I mean it from the heart. Thank you so much. You guys make me so happy. You make my morning so much fun. Seriously, every day I wake up knowing that I get to hang out with you guys, and it just makes me feel good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you again. Take it easy, guys. Love you. Ah.